I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door. Hey, I'm solid, hey, I'm steady, hey, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty, no matter what the price. I've counted up the cost, I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't want to die for you, but if dying's asking me, I'll bear that cross with honor, 'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I will proudly take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. I'm out here on the front line, sleep in peace tonight. An American soldier. American girls and American guys, we'll always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see your glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. On justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you mess with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. And it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another Monday night. This here is your host, Sarge. Had a hell of a weekend last week. Wednesday was my birthday, which also signified the end of the motorcycle group build. Everybody who competed, if you got it done, great. If you didn't get it done, just keep on building, enjoy the build, stuff like that. What's going on, Gary? How we doing? So just keep plugging away at it, and yeah. So without further ado, I want to thank everybody for coming in, hanging out here on a Monday night. It's one of the things that we do. I want to thank all my old subscribers, new subscribers, and to kind of quote buddy Sean there, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever wanna makes the world go round. Never ask for anything, won't pay, won't ask for money, just one of them things. So appreciate every single one of y'all. And this last weekend here was great. There was a show in Syracuse. Hey, what is going on there? How we doing? What's going on, Chuck? How we doing? Good deal, good deal. Hey, Credence, what's up, buddy? How's everything going? So we'll pour our shot. Want to give a shout out to our military, brothers and sisters in arms, military, soldiers, ones home, present, first responders, law enforcement, for doing what you guys do, keeping the world safe. Regardless, there are turbulent times ahead. However, just stay on the right path. And you may be gone, but you are not forgotten. For those, salute. All right, I will definitely do that. King Bob, welcome to the party, buddy. How we doing? Yes, I will, Chuck. Fuck yeah, exactly. Yep. Hey, like I said, that's one of the things that we do. We have fun. So anyway, let's get through our prayer list quick. I don't know how long this is gonna be tonight. I know it's already starting to get dark, so I'm guessing the temperature's changing. I almost didn't actually come home. I was out on the bike a little while ago, and I'm like, God, do I want it? I'm like, shit. So, but I know it's Monday night, and I can't let my friends and fans down. So, anyway, all right, now I got to figure out how to do the chat thing. Okay, so it is popping up over here now. We're just looking and stuff like that. All right. That's all caught up. I got multiple windows open, so forgive me. All right, so anyway, Big Charlie, Brian over at Got Fuels, he's still recovering, stuff like that, doing halfway decent. Mark and Amanda Batson, Miguel's mother-in-law, Wash family, Gary Tanico, Vaz and his family, Kevin Smith, Jay's Model Car Garage, Marcy's father, Sean Wilkins and his family, the McNabbs, which I may relocate them to when I do my CVMA. When I do my CVMA family, keep them in prayer. Ernest's mother, Lewis and Andrew and Lewis's family over there at the Project O. Tim Phillipson, his family, Mr. Mark Radcliffe. Yeah, CB, his family, Jonathan's two cousins. Let's see. Chuck Jorgensen and his father, or Chuck Jorgensen's father and his niece over there at Styrene Benders. Got Melinda Bain over at Blue Ridge. The hurricane victims are Hurricane Helene and Milton. So, amen, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you, Credence. I got the next round, so hell yeah. Definitely look forward to it. Thank you. Now where the hell to leave off? The hurricane victims, stuff like that. Anybody affected by the storms? My buddy Tur, he's going through some stuff right now, between cancer and some other personal stuff. Mr. James Darby, Doug Hensley, and then we're going to start getting into some of the CVMA family. Mrs. Key, her surgery turned out well. Hey, what's going on, Donnie? Mark over at Blue Street. Welcome. Her surgery went well. Now it's about as good as it can be. So, also, battling some of their own. Well, no, I was going to say this right because I got him up there. We'll keep Frizzo and his family in prayers as well. We got Rob, Sidecar Bob, the old Sarge Fred Carey there. Bandit's wife, Mr. James Morris, Papa Dan, Pro Carey's stepdad, Steven Stenard, Steve at Small Adventures, Nick Avantes. Hopefully I did your name right. I follow him over on Instagram. He was over there at NNL. He was at NNL. He's battling some of his own issues, I believe. Cancer, not sure. Don't quote me. I did see a post on Instagram the other day. So we got Edward Leonard and his family. Steven at Scale Speed Works. Tim Nolan and his family, well, his daughter, the Hart, Mark over at Blue Street Customs' father. I don't know if he's back from Alberta. And then Donnie, and then Terry over at Terry's Model Car Body Shop. And I'm trying to think if there's anyone else I may have missed. Issa over at Dart Cave. Yeah, so we'll take a quick moment of silence for them and anybody who's glad. Mr. Rick, Papa Z, how we doing? Welcome, welcome. Less than a week, we'll be seeing you. So take a quick moment of silence. Like I said, I ain't necessarily pushing religion, but at the same time, pray to whatever you do and keep these people in your thoughts and prayers. Amen. All right. Yep. Yeah, I know. Well, I'll be down there on Thursday. So, with that being said, I'll be down there on Thursday afternoon. So, let us get through our quick little mail calls here. Kind of stash ads, mail calls, shout outs, and all right, so we're back and we got a couple things. So over this last weekend was the SeerCon 36 show, and we actually did pretty decent. I hung out with Chuck Knapp, Chuck Jorgensen, Dylan, and also I'm going to give a shout out to new modeler. He's just kind of starting out on the U-Lubes. Mr. Kevin Scale Modeling. He's got 100 and something. Got 168 subs. Go check him out. Met him in person. Good dude. He took some hardware at the model show. Sorry, 169. But he does scale model building and so he took some hardware yesterday as well, which is pretty awesome. Let's see, what else do we got? I want to give Chuck Knapp a shout out. This is his family's. Well, would help if I put it in the right camera. Let's try that again. Dumbass. No, we got a transition and go. So this here is some honey that Chuck Knapp, his family does. I'm looking forward to this. I haven't tried it yet, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. When I see my buddy Rick, I'm going to have to get you some of the Creepy Uncle Rick's honey, and I'll send you a pound of it from him. So anyway, thank you, Chuck. Appreciate it. All right. Also ended up I forgot. I put stuff on the inside here. We also got Kevin's scale modeling. I got a shop card while I was there. We exchanged shop cards. And I got a fancy sticker. And that's pretty cool right there, not going to lie. Got a fancy sticker to put up on the bench. So I can sit up here with the decals and go there. We also have a flyer. So the 11th annual Spring Thaw Show, which is Sunday, March 4th. It's at Willow Vale Fire Company, Oneida Street in Chadwicks. This is actually a pretty good show. It's from 9 to 3. Judging begins at 1. $8 and no limit to the numbers. There are 17 classes. Check it out on Book a Face or Slap the Face. Vendors is $20 per table. There's 17 classes. I'll probably bring quite a few builds to this. And yeah, looking forward to that. So that's Spring Thaw Show. Since I haven't actually got the subscription yet, and the only reason why I've been holding off on the subscription to the fancy automotive modeler, the Auto Modeler magazine, a bunch of us has gone through it already, is because if I go to change my address and stuff like that, I don't want to have to miss an issue, so I'll just work on getting them. But this particular copy for October, November was actually courtesy of Chuck Knapp. I want to say thank you for hooking me up with this. I've got my own copy, and boom, look at that. Acme Southern Nationals. I know an asshole is going to be down there. This guy is going down there. So we got a bunch of different stuff. There's also a Fulton show, which is a weekend before Thanksgiving. So looking forward and stuff like that. So Chuck, thank you. I also want to say to the vendors and stuff like that were there. Good deal. I got a couple stash ads for Mr. Jim Amato, but first, Dylan hooked me up with some AN fittings. And these things are small, but it's pretty awesome. I want to say thank you, Dylan. Kevin Smith, what is going on? How are we doing? And yeah. So that's actually pretty badass. And then I also purchased one of Dylan's channeled tubbed rear ends. So with that being said, I got another project in the works. Holy shit. We got another project in the works. And this is not going under a car necessarily. So we're going to do a little bit of kit bashing, and I'll cover that in a minute. Let's get through the rest of this. I also got this fancy Mystic Pickle. Was a gift from my sister. So anyway, basically I've already kind of squeezed the box and it makes noise. So basically what it is there's kind of like a running joke. And I mean, I do like pickles. I mean, it's just one of them things. But we got this Mr. Dingus here. It's like a magic 8-ball. And it literally looks like a pickle. So what you do is you ask it a question. Right? So I'm going to ask the pickle. Hey, Stephen Kessel, what's going on? How are we doing? So, are my models going to break on the way to Acme?
In the pickle jar, destiny for men. Or was that you? Stinky, open a window.
Okay, well, that wasn't the answer I was expecting, but okay, let's ask one again. Okay, are my models going to break on the way to Acme?
Not in a million pickle years.
Okay, I could do that. So you ask questions, you push the button.
Of course, yes.
Okay, well, I didn't ask you a question, but I just pushed the button. So anyway, this is kind of like a cool gift. So I got a fancy thing to throw on my desk with all the other random horse shit I got on my desk, which triggering people with OCD and stuff. I was also Saturday, I was at my niece's guard competition, so I wasn't able to really do much with that because I was there, and you're not supposed to have like cell phone, well, you know, like cell phones going off and stuff like that in the background, especially during them like band guard competitions. I don't know. They get kind of poopy about that. So, yeah, no shit. Trump hands out large fries. Camel toe hands out large thighs. I don't know if I'd really want to like fucking put my head between them legs. I mean, that's got a lot of miles on it. And two, have you ever smelt like a fucking Indian fucking call center man? I bet you that's what her fucking dirty snatch smells like. But I digress. So also I ran into Stephen Butler there. Exactly. Honor and duty above all, including blowjobs. Hell yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So I talked with Stephen Butler. He's building the 72 ramp truck, but he's not using the ramp truck. So with that being said, I asked him, what he wanted for it. I gave him a couple bucks for it because he wasn't going to use it. It's just going to sit there in the box. So I had an idea, and I'm going to make a tandem axle gooseneck trailer out of the Racer Wedge truck, which I think is going to be cool, actually, because it's going to be a gooseneck. I got to get a separate frame and build the actual gooseneck. That is true. The Amish are even pit. That's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, Gary. You gotta fuck up bad to get the Amish and shit like that to fucking vote against you. You gotta fuck up pretty bad. We gotta be in a really bad situation. So we got this fancy Racer's Wedge. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll fuck with that tonight. We got this. I could probably test fit that. I don't know how late I'm going to be on. I ain't going to be on late, but, we're going to be there. So, I guess let's get right into it. So, if y'all don't know, if y'all haven't seen, I got a little bit of hardware while I was at the STYRENE show. Dylan cleaned house. Kevin got a couple trophies. Chuck got a trophy for his paddle boat. Let's see. What the hell else was there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely the Amish are fed up. So quite a few guys got it. And then, so I got 3 pieces of hardware. We got 2/3 and a first. So, first one that we got for 3rd place is I brought my USAC build. And if y'all aren't tracking with the USAC build, this is the one from 2023, not 2024, which that one is done, and I got a lot of compliments, just didn't take no hardware for it. So, forgive me as I unpack and taking a second here to unpack this. Oh, I just broke the winch off. Not a problem. They make glue every day. So there we go. We've got our just super glue that back on. Anyway, but we've got our 70 Roadrunner. I've shown this before. I took a 3rd place at Syracuse Nationals last year. Got a lot of compliments on it. Got a fancy detailed under the hood there, battery cables, wires, everything like that. So I got to make sure before I probably put this back. Mr. Elliott, how are we doing this evening? Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Yeah. Exactly, Fafa. Rewards are overrated. They're just a bonus. Right? No shit, Rick. That's coming up. That's coming up. I'm showing some other stuff, but the fuck your feelings is coming up. I've got the fucking damn it, hold on. The DOD directive 4 or no 5 4 or 540201 directive. That's going to be covered in my fuck your feelings tonight, which I've got that pulled up. I'm just going through. And my other win for third place was my 172nd Hemet Wrecker that everybody thought was like so cool. Which I wasn't expecting to do much, but it was kind of real easy to take a third when the hell is it? This one, considering there's only 3 in the category, I was guaranteed at least a 4th place. So anyway, so this one took a 3rd place. And then give me a second here. I'll get out the other one. And last but not least, we got our 1st place that was for the motorcycle. Oh, come on, open up. Oh, dumbass, you taped it. Now, these particular builds I am bringing to Acme, but and then the 1st place went for my Yamaha motorcycle that I just got done building. I believe I posted a video over there on no, it's definitely nice to get hardware. I mean, I don't go to shows expecting it, but you know, I mean, it's there. Yeah. So there was the R1M. This one is going down to Acme. This was this year's motorcycle group build. I decided to go naked on it. So this bike, there's 4 motorcycles in this category, and I took 1st, which was actually okay. How do we know? Yes, actually, yes. Oh, I was gonna say, didn't Dear Sarge say that the other night? I was gonna say, I think that joke and stuff. I think I remember dropping in and hearing that, but yeah, Dear Sarge said that. That's right. You can tell your wife that. This keep piling up. Fuck yeah. Nah, thank you, Fafa. So that's kind of what. Whoop. Okay, well, one of my foot pegs, I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on it right now and hopefully try to fix it. Right now, oh, shit. Oh, okay, cool. It was it fell out clean, so we're going to, oh, okay, Dear Sarge stole it. I know one or two of you guys like sat there and like either way stole the joke, so so it wasn't me. Let me do a quick tap on this because my foot peg just fell off, so I apologize. I got to put that winch back on too. So we also have another project that I managed to get done, and it's coming down to Acme with me. So yeah, I got to make sure I get these packed in right and tight. Let's see, what do we got? So this particular one right here. Oh, well, I had it going the right direction. There we go. Gripper's got to go up. All right, so this can sit off the side for a minute while that dries. So we'll just set that right there. All right. So that was our 1st place trophy. So we did pretty good. Like I said, was not expecting it, but like I said, I go to shows not to expect it. I know going down there to Acme, I am not even going to get anywhere near any trophies. So we got another one too, and this one was literally done in about 2 days. So this is the 68 Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500. Hey, what's going on, Andy? How we doing? It's going. We had STYRENE show this weekend, so no, it does not. It does not make me any better. Exactly, Jeff. Stay humble. All you gotta do is just remember to stay humble. So this here is, like I said, and it's actually done right, weathered. So thank you, Rick. Appreciate it. This one didn't take anything, but it got a lot of compliments on it. So the hood likes to be kind of finicky, but we got one of the 3D printed carburetors in there. So I didn't wire it because, like I said, this was literally just thrown together in like 2 days. We got a nitrous bottle in the back. We got a roll bar. No, that's fine, Andy. I mean, it's, you know, you'll get that on them big jobs. No, that's fine, but it was pretty decent. So, like I said, it was a good show. So I've got my 68 Mustang, and that's going to be behind my USAC truck. So let me figure out and kind of get into. We showed the. Oh no, we forgot to do stash ads. My bad. Thank you, Kevin Smith. Yeah, that's what I mean. I haven't seen one. About the closest thing I seen, Rick, was in the Thomas Crown affair. I mean, it's, you know, so I figure I might as well keep up with that theme and do all sorts of crazy shit. I did win. Where the hell did I put it now? Oh, I did win a raffle, and we got a fancy. Well, let's go back over here. Change this. All right. So we got this fancy big kit. It's an Alabias SSC1 remade, whatever that means. They probably just stole it from somewhere and remade it, probably Soviet. Haji has a lot of the fucking Soviet equipment there. Hey, what's going on there? Oh, Ass Monkey? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. And hey, Chris, what's going on? How we doing? So I got this little bad boy. I won this in a raffle. And yeah, so it's actually pretty cool. I was talking with Jody, Twist Torqued Scud. Yup, that's a high ab Scud. Yep. 148 scale, good size kit. We also found the MPC Chevy Caprice. And the best part is about this, it's got the trailer with it. It's got a fancy tow behind trailer. And it's like tilt deck. So I got that. I got this from exactly, that's right, Rick. It is King Kong suppository launcher. And then for my buddy Donnie Podolic, he's got a 1-to-1 66 Pontiac Jeep. Oh, well, that's all right. There ain't much difference between the 66 and the 67, but we got this one that's going to be built for him. It's going to be given to him. It's a nice AMT Ertl kit. The plastic on this is actually really good and really cool. Yeah. So, anyway, so this is, like I said, going to be built for my buddy. It's going to be painted Corvette orange metallic, and let's see. I think that's. Oh, nope. I forgot. And I also threw this on the table, being an IPMS show. I got my R4 or M4 Sherman tank done for the deformed tune build. I got to get the video up for that and stuff like that. So, yep. Oh, okay. Revell makes the 66. Okay. Well, that's a 67 and it looked exactly like that. So, yeah, so either way, but I got to do a video on this. My little tune tank is done. Papa Dan and Colonel Reb over there that are hosting that group build, that is done. So, let's see. We showed that. We showed our stash ads. Everything I think is good to go. Oh shit, I forgot to turn my banner on down at the bottom. Dumbass. There we go. So, also another thing too, I forgot to kind of lead with. If you want a shop card, hit me up. Shoot me an email at the email address. It's scanning along down there at the bottom. Tell me you want a shop card, and I'll get one sent out to you. So, oh yeah, that's one of them. Taillights in the grill are a little different. Well, I guess I might have to take a look at my buddies and stuff like that, because he's got the three tail lights stacked in the back with the two headlights up front, and he's got 389 tri-power. So yeah, but that's all right. It should be fresh considering I just built one and stuff like that. So go here. Gmails. Give me a second. I gotta. Oh, there we go. DoD directive. Good deal. So that's kind of how everything went over for the CIRCON show. All right, let's go to everybody's favorite segment and go. All right, here we go. So this on tonight's Fuck Your Feelings. No, Acme is this weekend, Chris. Acme is this weekend. So I'll be flying down on 30 and stuff like that. So, anyway, So this is something that come across. Actually, I kind of caught it last week. So there's a guy, 2A Guns and Gadgets. I'll post his YouTube channel in the link. He's a guy who I actually originally seen this from, and it come up. All right, it looks like I'm gonna have to go this way because it's not coming up now. Because fuck my feelings. That's why. Get his this guy right here, and I come across this, like I said, and that's why we're gonna bring it up. This here is his YouTube channel. Good dude. This is how I heard about it. So was through him, and I'll even actually post the video. Where was it? It must have been one of his shorts. Yeah, I was gonna. Oh, it would have been last week. So was it last week? I was gonna say I think it had to be a short. Now they're flagging his shit. So. Or not unless I got my wrong 2A guy fucking directive. Well, son of a bitch. Now it's making me look like an asshole. Well, either way, this guy's got an awesome channel. Just pull up the DoD directive and go from there. Because I've got it in PDF file. So the big part that I want to actually bring up about this is, so this was written on September 27th, 2024, which means there is a change and update on this. Fuck me. All right, so I want to say it was in chapter 3. I think it was 3. Either responsibilities 2-1. Should just probably do Control F. It'd probably be a lot easier. And I should have probably come off a little bit better than being half cocked on this, because this one right here. USDI, Secretary. You know, I should have fucking highlighted this, but I didn't. I didn't. Like a tard, I did not highlight it, so no. Thank you. He's got a lot up there. I can't remember, but I know I seen it on there, and I should have went through and highlighted this because they changed the wording of it. Second. Was it level of authority? Intel. Hold on, I know there's such. Here we go. Levels of authority. Subject to paragraph 3-1, defense intelligence components may provide personnel to assist a federal department or agency, including federal law enforcement or a state or local law enforcement agency, which lives are in danger in response to such a request for assistance in with the following approval authorities. A. Secretary of Defense approval. Secretary of Defense may approve any type of requested permissible assistance described in paragraph 3-2. So the decision to approve requests for these types of permissible types of assistance described in paragraph 3-2 to law enforcement agencies and other civil authorities are reserved to the Secretary of Defense. Now, what does that mean? They're going to actually use federal troops to back up law enforcement agencies and other civil authorities, which is not good, which means there was another part in there which we'll get to. And let's see, where the hell was I down here? Let's see, provision of personnel to support response efforts for civil disturbances, which also may require presidential authorization. DoD response to chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, and high-yield explosive incidents. Assistance in responding with assets for potential for lethality or any situation in which it is reasonably foreseeable that providing the requested assistance may involve the use of force that is likely to result in lethal force, including death or serious bodily injury. It also includes all support to civilian law enforcement officials in a situation where a confrontation between civil law enforcement and civilian individuals or groups is reasonably anticipated. So basically, you're getting all this. It's election season. People are getting ready to vote. You got all your fucking left-wing extremists. You got some of your right-wing extremists. The powder keg on the Civil War is going to take off, but partially what got me was the language that they changed, which basically says they can use lethal force. Right here, likely result in lethal force, including death and serious bodily injury. Use of such force must be accorded with DOD 52-10-056, potentially as further restricted based on specifics of the request support. So let's pull that up here in a second. Copy that. Use of provision, unmanned systems in the United States, except as by Secretary of Defense, pursuant of October 31st of 2023. So basically, they can also use unarmed systems against us as well, which is going to be, yeah. So what it's basically saying is we are the enemy. So make sure that you go out and vote, because the powder keg and stuff like that has already been lit. It's been going for a while. You need to just pay attention, stay strapped, because from what it sounds, like I said, in my opinion, and this is not to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but this is the fucking proof right here that the government and all them fucking elite politicians, the Democrats or Republicans, all them elite cocksuckers are planning to use lethal force to include death with basically against civilian populace. You know, oh, because I'm voting for Trump, I'm a fucking terrorist. Do you hear these fucking left-wing cocksuckers that are brain dead? It's just, I'm the fucking enemy. You're the enemy. It's just something that I kind of can't put my head around it, but at the same time, it's just, all I'm saying is make sure that you stay strapped, stay prepared, because shit is only going to get worse from here on out. They've already let a shit ton of fucking illegal invaders into the country to support. You think these fucking gangs and stuff like that are not going to sit there? They're already targeting fucking regular, everyday, hardworking citizens who should have fucking replacement, or not replacement, they should not have been replaced by illegal. Actual American citizens are being replaced by these illegal invaders. And that's exactly what they are. The government is out to fuck us. Amen. Exactly. Right there. But I got this the other day and I had seen it, and that's where I got the document from. The document is 524001. That's a DOD directive. For matters not reserved to Secretary of Defense, the decision to approve requests for types of permissible assistance in paragraph 3-2 to law enforcement agencies and other civil authorities is reserved to U.S. Department or U.S. Defense and Intel and Security, I'm guessing. In coordination, the Undersecretary of Defense for policy is required. Have you seen the SecDef? Oh, no, wait, no. That's the Surgeon General. The fucking trans faggot retard, whatever the fuck Pat is. Number of request personnel exceeds 20 people. Duration request exceeds 30 days. Let's see. General. Approval considerations. Here we go. Well, general counsel approval. In addition to the approval is acquired in paragraph 3.3a, paragraph 3.3b, or paragraph 3.3c, as applicable, the provisions of assistance by expert personnel pursuant to 3-2.c must be coordinated with approval by legal office of the providing defense intelligence component. The GC DoD approval is provided by Secretary of Defense or the USD INS when defense intelligence component provides assistance in an intelligence element of combatant command or where otherwise appropriate in accordance to paragraph 2-2. Approval considerations. Let's see. Approval request for permission described in paragraph 2-2 may be provided on a case-by-case basis or may be provided for particular type of assistance or operation that may be conducted in accordance with DOD M5240.01. The legal office responsible for that, for advertising the approval authority, must determine the assistance must be provided lawful. Why do you think they're going through and trying to change all these fucking laws? They're trying to the government is out to fuck us. No matter who wins, like I was saying, there will probably be bloodshed regardless. And this is an opinion. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Fuck you, Ulube. You want to shut me down? Shut me down. To the extent which the assistance will be provided involves the potential use of lethal force. Let's see. Where's the risk? The threat providing assistance will pose to the safety of both general public and defense intelligence components, workforce, or any personnel providing assistance. Compromise the critical information sources as identified through the application of Operation Security Cycle outlined in National Security Presidential Memorandum 28 or as implemented in DoD 5205. This is basically our tax money is what it says. Will be, let's see, mechanism reimbursement. Basically, such system may be provided on a non-reimbursable base only if authorized by law, if required, approved in accordance with issuance. All requests for permissible assistance, paragraph 3-2, will include a commitment to reimburse the DoD in accordance with the Economy Act or in the case of a major disaster or an emergency. Does that sound familiar? What have we had? We've had hurricanes. I know in these areas do get the hurricanes, and they get all that as well. Holy shit, did I miss a bunch? No, actually, let me get caught up here on Buds, what's going on? And check people here in there. So basically, yeah. Yep, that's what it's basically saying, Kevin. They went against their fucking oath. And basically, we'll be enslaved to the lazy people. It's fucking goddamn shame. I mean, I agree. I mean, wasn't there, and there should be a trial for Ashley Babbitt as far as the whole JFK thing. I mean, look at what the fuck happened to them, the last two fucking Kennedys. I mean, they had their problems. Not that I was ever big fans, but the government has been fucking over the Kennedy family and everyone else to boot. Yeah, basically, it's only been 4 fucking years. Where the hell was it? this is something the Stafford Act. So Section 521 or 5121 of the Title 42 USC United States Code, also known as the Stafford Act, with 3 exemptions. Provided in normal course of military training or operations, result in a benefit to the defense intelligence component, provided the assistance is substantially equivalent to which would otherwise be obtained from military operations or training, the President may direct the Secretary of Defense to use DoD's authority and resources without reimbursement to have the defense intelligence components support a response to a major disaster or emergency pursuant to 5170A and 5192 Title 42 USC, whereas non-reimbursable support may otherwise be provided lawfully. Readiness, that talks about readiness, scope, extenuating circumstances. I should have highlighted the fucking parts I wanted to catch, but that's also my fault for not getting in there with it. Let's see. Believed to be an endangered time does not permit from the U.S. Department of... Component head is authorized, provide the requested intelligence, describe. All right, what do we got? CI is counterintelligence, DoD directive, DoD instruction, executive order, DoD manual, General Counsel, Department of Defense, Intelligence Community, which is a joke. And these are all the different directives, civilian law, glossary. So we have arrived at the back of the book. And this gives all the different and intelligence-related activities. So basically, this here is the proof right here that the government is basically out to fuck us and fuck us good. So make sure you get out and vote. And regardless of, like I said, what happens. And that's what I mean, Jeff. And that's why I said both parties, because there's both Democrats and Republicans on this. Everybody who put their name on this got in there with the fucking think their shit don't stink. All the elite politicians that don't work for us anymore, but yet they want us to keep paying for their fucking pet projects. Well, fuck you. I'm not doing it. So, yeah, exactly. When World War III breaks out, the draft are fucked. That's why they've been working on trying to make us weak so that we don't fight back. It's a goddamn shame. So, yeah, exactly. Just stay strapped, get prepped. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the whole point. I mean, sometimes it can't come off. And like I said, brothers to the north there in Canada, you guys keep fighting a good fight because you guys need to get rid of Trudeau. That fucking communist needs to fucking leave. That's why they're doing what they're doing. This has been in the route for a while, but they just changed the directive recently. The directive had word changing, and it was talking about lethal force against civilians. Like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck can these twats that they call politicians fucking want to do this? It's just, And that's the other thing too, buds. They shouldn't, especially because when you take that oath to uphold the Constitution, regardless of you uphold the Constitution, orders, if it's unlawful, that's why they went through and changed it so that they can't fucking basically. That's why they went through and changed the wording of it. It's a goddamn shame. Our own government's fucking. I mean, I can't bitch. I was in the Army for 22 fucking years. I know other guys that have been in for quite a while too. It's nuts. Exactly, and that's the other thing. Hired non-family, non-citizen member will. That's why they do that. So I am gonna go out on a limb, and I'm guessing it's gonna be Russia that sends the first nuke. Just because, notice Putin has been flexing, which I can't necessarily knock the guy for flexing. I mean, that's the big thing that as far as that, it'll probably be Russia. But I digress. It probably won't be Russia, it'll probably be Iran. Iran will be the first one. So yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna be one of them things. It's gonna suck regardless. Mr. Radcliffe, how are we doing? Yep, there'll be no election. It'll be a catastrophic nuclear event. Or, yep, FF procured and enforced by the Democrats, leaving Katala in charge and will enact martial law. Sleeper cells that they have crossed. It's all right there. Look at your blue fucking Democrat run shitholes. Like, I ain't trying to, about it, but also at the same time, I mean, it's one of them things. I mean, this is the documentation. This is DOD directive. This is coming right from the yeah, exactly. I don't know. They're going to have trouble in the rural areas, but they need to stay in the city. They're just trying to keep everybody on the plantation. So, with that being said, that's kind of what I wanted to touch base on. I should have done it a lot sooner as far as the fuck your feelings, but I kind of wanted to save it for a Monday night and stuff like that. If you can get out, vote early, do it. It is your civic duty to go out and vote, regardless. And make sure that when you get there, make sure no one else has voted for you either. Because there have been all sorts of shit going on about that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to save them either, Fafa. And that's, yeah, fuck that noise. That's all I got to say about that. And hopefully everybody's feeling, at least got a decent fucking out of it. But there we go. What's up, the dude? How we doing? Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. One or the other, but Iran has nuclear weapons. Thank you to the fucking shit administration, that, if you want to call it that. Exactly. All right. So, fuck yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can't necessarily blame a guy. I mean, like, base Russians ain't bad and stuff like that, but also at the same time, it's like, it's the politicians. Yeah, you're definitely not wrong. We may actually probably end up having to retaliate because Russia will probably send the first nuke. But I've also kind of forgot Iran is back in the game. Thank you, Joe Biden. You fucking retard. Overdell potatoes. Yep. Exactly. Fucking A. 10,000 Chinese men crossing border every day with no direction being. Oh, yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I've been on different military installations, and I've even seen it. This was even years ago. But what they would be doing is they would be saying it's like multinational joint training and stuff like that, which some of it may be, because I know we go over to other countries and do joint training too. So, exactly. Stay strapped. And so now that we got that going on there, hopefully everybody's feelings have been properly fucked. I do appreciate it. So let's get a model out and maybe start fucking around. I don't know, I'll do like a hangout. I may do a hangout so those that want to join can join in. Exactly. Neocons never admit they fucked up. Ukraine is shit. Exactly. So they're going to start shit with the smaller countries. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Hey, what's going on, Chuck? Congratulations on your awards. Good. Glad to hear it, dude. Glad to hear it. All right. So let me get the link. I'll drop the link there and oh, excuse me. Now let's go to our messy bench. Oh yeah, no, they'll definitely end up losing that word too. All right, so let's see. Oh, dumbass! I gotta put the link in there, right? Oh, all right. So that's there. Now I gotta go over here. So if you click on that link there, I'm gonna pin the message up to the top, and then I'll pin it over here as well, which I think everybody could probably see it on the Rumbles. So I think I can pin this to no. No. All right. So how do I gotta do this? Click pin message. All right, that's not working. It's just duplicating what I want. Okay, well, let me just drop that. So it's in the chat. Oh, it showed up on both sides. So there we go. I dropped the link in the chat. No, thank you, Chuck. Like I said, it was awesome. I was totally taken aback on that motorcycle, even with the fucked up photo etch chain. But considering. All right, so here's the idea that I kind of had. We'll sit around and fuckle around with that some. So I got it back from Dylan. Gang Bob, what's up?
Hey, let me do this real quick. 66 and 67 are real similar.
Okay.
But they're not exactly the same. The front grills are slightly different.
Okay. All right.
And then the rear taillights are way different. The 66 has three bars.
Yep.
And the 67 only has 2.
All right. I'll have to get a better picture because his has got the 3 bars. So.
Don't sweat it. I got one right here for you.
Okay. Well, I'll just send you that 67 and we'll just swap it out. So.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, this was a lot better kit too. This is the Rebel.
Okay. Yeah, that's the AMT one. So that I got for the 67. So.
This is the skill level pull kit. I mean, it's Whereas opposed to the 67, which I like, but it was an updated. This is an updated promo kit. But this is,
oh, okay. No, that's actually really good because I couldn't remember. I thought they were like same but different, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, you can do the 3 deuces and the whole ball of wax. Yeah, this is a much better kit. And that kit comes, the newer kit comes that got for you, has the red line tires in it if you want to put red lines on it.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, because I ended up buying a set because the NPC one didn't have the red lines in it. So I put the red lines in it for the one I built for Bruce there.
And the decal set is super cool. Yeah, this is completely unmolested.
Okay.
But it has the decals for the dash gauges and the wood grain dashboard, and everything's all the badges, decals are all on the decal sheet. It's 100 times better than that 67. So
okay, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll mail this one out. Oh, you're going to Acme, so
I'll be there. Yeah, be there Friday.
Okay, yeah. So
I'll bring it with me.
All right, and I'll pack this one in there, and we'll exchange it. Acme.
Just swap them. That's fine.
So, actually,
but yeah,
hold on. Let me look. I don't see no decals in it.
The 66 is a way better kit if you're going to, especially if you're building it for somebody else.
Yeah, because I wanted to try to get him a replica of his 1-to-1. So, so the bag are actually sealed, but I'm not seeing any decals in here.
That one had, but just like the optional side stripes and license plate, that'd be all it would be in that one. But no, this is so you're going to be much better off building this kit.
Okay, not a problem. I didn't know. I just because I didn't even think about decals, and then I was like, shit. I mean, I looked at it. I mean, it's all bagged like nice. So
yeah, I've got 8 or 10 sets of those. It's got a decal set has 3 or 4 different colors of stripes to run down the side if you want to put side stripes on it.
Okay,
and it's got the license plates. That's all that decal set has. But you get like the Weekend Warrior one, and it has a bunch of contingency.
Gotcha. Stuff. Okay, so
the race version.
Yeah, no, this one, like I said, it's
fine.
So
yeah, I usually take those and I just use the body, and then I throw the 67 Chevelle chassis under them is what I usually do. Because it fits a perfect fit. Then I use the Chevelle motor. Use the body and the interior is all I ever use on those.
Thank you, appreciate it.
No problem.
No, that's awesome. Thank you. I was like sitting there because they had Jim Amato over there at Uptown Automotive had a deal 2 for $25. So, and I also got that new or the repop Caprice and stuff like that. Nah, you ain't got to do that, Jeff. You ain't gonna give me all miles. You're not bad for the hobby. I don't know where the hell you're getting at. You do fucking good work. Just because you don't build fast, it's all good. Come on now. Be on town Saturday. Nice.
Yeah, I'm working on a couple things tonight. I'm working on a little bit.
What's up, Kristen?
And then I'm working on this bad boy.
So yeah, all right. I will make actually I'm gonna tag that right now while I'm thinking about it. Write your name on it so that I know to. Not that I'm saying I'm going to forget in the next couple days. I just.
Oh, it's no big deal. If you don't have room to pack it along, I can worry about it later.
Well, I'm not bringing much down to Acme with me. I'm not bringing much down to Georgia. So.
I'm gonna mail that Breakfast one to you, so I could always, if I have to, I could always send you both of them. But I should be able to bring that one down if you got room to carry it home.
Yeah, no, I'll have room to carry it because I'm only bringing shit clothes with me, so that I can basically, if I gotta and stuff like that, I can just throw shit out and.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'll just carry it along with me, and that'll save postage and all that good stuff. And if you don't have
yeah,
room to bring that one down, don't worry about it.
yeah. Well,
Going
like I
down
said,
the
I'm
road.
not bringing much down with me. I'm just bringing motorcycle, my USAC, that Shelby that I just did with like the 4-wheel drive. Yeah.
How's it going, Sarge?
Oh, hanging in there yourself. How you been?
I'm good. In case you're wondering, I'm Christian DeLorme on Livestream, but I'm Credence Gold in the chat.
Well, I recognize that, and I was like sitting there, and I was like, I knew it was like there. I just was drawing a blank because, like I said, I was out playing with a dog and was on the
It's
bike trying to get him, like, I wouldn't say settled, but now where the hell did my pen go?
all good, my man. Listen, I'm technically, I'm a great truck driver. I'm a great husband. I'm a great father. I'm a great supporter of freedom. I just really suck at all this technical shit. So I'm Christian DeLorme when I show up on your stream. I'm Credence Gold 13 when I give you a super chat and I chat. So I just suck at being technically inept.
No worries.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
All right.
No, and I do appreciate that. I didn't have to do the super chat thing. That's much appreciated.
Hey,
But
don't
I
worry, dude.
got
Don't
my
worry,
passport,
dude.
so
I just cemented a date with you and my boy, who's a corporal in the Canadian Army, who's in Petawawa, and you boys, like, I could probably pay for about 3 hours of drinking, and you boys can talk about stories about Petawawa base.
oh yeah. Yeah, because it was kind of comical because when I was showing off them pictures and stuff like that when I was over in Ukraine working with the Canadian guys, like I said, they were actually out of Petawawa and I was supposed to go up there and there's even another guy and stuff like that. Exactly, Jeff, and that's why we love you, man.
And
That's
you
why
know
we love
what?
you.
No, but I love you more, buddy, because kudos to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you Americans, you always save our ass. Like, we're always tied with you Americans, but you Americans always save our ass. Like in the Afghan war in 1990s, we did not have transportation to go to Afghanistan in the first war. Like, not Afghanistan. What the fuck was the first war? They
Oh, Iraq.
Iraq, right?
Yeah,
The first
in the
Gulf War.
'90s, that was Iraq one.
Right, 90s. All right. We did not even have fatigues or transport. We needed to piggyback on you poor Americans. So kudos on you, Sarge. You know, you pulled our tanks, you pulled our armored out of the ditch after being blown up. Kudos to you, my friend. Not only will I buy you a bunch of rounds, but I will put a plate of nachos
Ooh,
on the
that sounds good.
table
I love me some
when
nachos.
you and my boy are talking, because you know, like, we Americans, we Canadians up
What's
here.
up, Brian? How you feeling?
But anyway, Sarge, kudos to you and your crew, and thanks for pulling us sorry ass Canadians.
You guys ain't sorry.
Ditch.
You guys were the original reason why we have the Geneva Conventions, or what we like to call Geneva Suggestions.
Fair enough.
Cheers to you guys.
Fair enough. Fair enough, Sarge. But
So
in the modern day, all right, in the modern day, let's go to the 90s and let's go to the 2000s. If it wasn't for you Americans, we Canadians wouldn't be shining so bright as a star in the sky. All right? All right, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, can you agree with that?
Oh, hell yeah, definitely.
All right, cool.
That's why we get along so good.
Yeah, well, again, we're cousins. The
Right.
only difference between Americans and Canadians, all right, the only difference between Americans and Canadians that we're both the same breed, all right?
Mhm.
The only difference is you guys went for independence, we followed the king. Just saying.
Oh yeah, no,
That's all.
I get that, and I've always kind of like wondered that because I mean, you know, you got us to the south and stuff like that. We got you guys in the north, and I always make the joke up there at Fort Drum,
Yeah.
and like the only reason why Fort Drum's there, that's like if Fort Drum wasn't there, that'd be like Southern Canada.
Yeah, but Sarge, under Trudeau Castro, you don't want Canada. Let's keep our fingers crossed that Trump gets elected, that nobody is controlling him, and
Exactly.
maybe he can straighten out the deep state because whatever Biden is doing in the States,
True
Trudeau
story,
is doing the same thing in Canada and the same thing in Europe. Right?
Yep.
It just
The
fucking
New World Order,
yeah, exactly.
or the WEF.
But Sarge, let's go back to my original kudos to you, sir. Thank you for being you. We Canadians are better soldiers having you on our wings.
Well, thank you guys for the support because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do some of the shit that we do either.
All right,
You
all
guys
right,
help
all
us
right,
out
all right.
overseas quite a bit.
All right. So you're in upstate New York. I
Yep.
could see me and my boy doing a weekend thing, driving down and meeting with you and just
hell
having
yeah.
drinks and just a good old time. Drinks, nachos, wings.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm buying the first round. You already told me you're buying the second round.
Yep.
And sorry, I'm not being an asshole, King. I'm sorry I was talking to Sarge, but hi to you too.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. I'm just here.
You're not just here, you're part of the show. So hello to you,
Mhm.
sir.
Oh, he's a hell of a builder, man. He built some hellacious models. Like,
I know these
That-
guys are the best. Like these guys are like wonderful. And look at him. He hasn't stopped working since I started talking.
yep.
But anyway, Sarge, I got a funny story for you.
All right, lay it on us.
All right. So my daughter came back from drumming class. I was a just to let you know, I was a garage band drummer. I love music, vinyl
Mhm.
revival, you know.
Yeah, the vinyl revival there over on the Rumbles.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. But I just love music. And my main instrument was drums. When I grew up, like in 17, 18 years old, I'm 53 now. I played drums and harmonica. And my daughter has been playing drums. She caught up to my love of drumming, right?
Uh-huh.
So she came back from her drumming class. But here's the real thing, Sarge. We're going back to a different age. So my daughter was talking about bars and stuff like that. She's like 17.
Okay.
She hasn't been to one of them yet and all that. And I told her, and we were like the conversation went from, like insulting people, hurting people and all that. And then I brought up to the dive bars I used to go to, right? Where the proprietor, if you were out of line, would come out with a baseball bat
Beat the
and
shit
fucking
out of you.
clean the table and kick you out.
Yep.
And my daughter said, "Why would you want to live in that life, Dad?" And I broke her bubble and I told her, "Haley, that's how life was back then. We
Yeah.
did not have safe space. Words weren't violence. The baseball bat was violence. You
And
were
if
an
it was,
asshole. You got your ass
you would
kicked."
get your ass kicked. Yeah, no, it's definitely, yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's like, fuck around and find out. Like, Yeah, you go ahead
Exactly.
and run your mouth, but someone's going to be there and they're going to shut it for you if they don't like what you got to say.
Yeah, well, back in the 80s, fuck around and find out was a thing before fuck around and find out was a thing. You know what I mean, Sarge?
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, and you could like again, Sarge, I didn't go to corporate bars. I went to dive bars because that's where the fun people were.
Oh yeah, exactly. There's a
All right.
lot of people. I used to
Right.
work at a place called Swabby's Tavern doing security.
Oh,
And
cool.
that was actually kind of cool, but that was like in 2000 teens though, unfortunately, and it just was weird because people would expect to not get hemmed up when they run their mouth. Well, I would still hem people up after they were running their mouth because normally it was a lot of younger kids who didn't know any better, and well, they would just have
They
to learn
learned.
the hard way.
They fucked around and found out,
Yep,
right,
they
Sarge?
fucked around and found out. So
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Here's the difference between then and now. Back then, it was a life lesson. Nowadays, it's a hate crime.
yep, yeah, it's like a hate. Like, where the fuck do you get off saying it's a hate crime? It's called learning a lesson. I'm not gonna lie. I've had my ass beat on different occasions. Don't get me wrong. Almost every single one of them I had coming and probably deserved it. And if I didn't necessarily win, it just wasn't my day to win.
Well, Sarge, I'm gonna go one up on you. I'm one of those guys who deserved it the most and never got his ass kicked or his nose broken. I'm either very charming, very intimidating, or very lucky.
Yes, I
What are the
Hey,
three?
what's up, Mike? How we doing? How was you went to the show yesterday, right there down in Connecticut.
Anyway, Sarge,
John.
Sarge, listen. This is date night with me and my wife. It's Halloween month. I'll tell you all about it later.
All right, have fun.
I just want to step in and I just want to tell you how much I love you, man. All right, you Americans, no matter like whatever the fucking media up here is saying, shitting on the Americans, I love you, boys. One of my best buds is the U.S. Marine Corps, who just loves the Canadian soldiers who he fought with.
Oh yeah.
I just want to tell you, Sarge, thanks for like we Canadians cannot afford tow trucks, so thank you, Sarge.
You guys have
showing
been
up.
just old and outdated.
Yes,
You guys
and
have the Steyr.
well, whatever. You know, like we got a commie bastard son fucking running
Right.
our country. What do you expect, right?
Exactly.
But anyway, I just want to tell you how much I love you, Sarge. And don't get me wrong, the fact that you spent 4 fucking months in a wheelchair did not go without me noticing it. Sarge, listen, dude.
I'm listening. Just because I ain't got the camera in my face, I'm
fair enough.
doing the
fair enough.
model stuff, but I am
Fair enough.
listening.
But listen, we Canadian boys appreciate this shit because you guys are the real thing. All right. And I don't know if I told you before, but the other thing I want to tell you is we are going to get together. I will bring my boy out of Petawawa, CFB.
Okay.
And we're going to drive down. We're going to get together, man. We're going to make it a weekend. We're going to have a shitload of alcohol, nachos, wings, and some sleazy fucking waitress with tattoos and crazy hair who's not going to score with any of us. And we're going to have a good time, my man.
Fuck yeah. I'm definitely for it.
All right, cool.
For it. Have fun at date night and stuff like that, Kristen.
Well, we're doing Halloween month. So
Halloween month. So
we're gonna watch Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
Last night we watched Tremors, and tomorrow we're gonna watch The Fog from John Carpenter. It's something me and my wife do every year. So anyway, but Sarge, I love you, man, and good on you. And I hope you got a Purple Heart for
No, I
spending
didn't get a
four
Purple Heart. I
fucking-
don't have Purple Heart. I just, you know, never got one. Don't need one. I got
and,
shot at, but I didn't get hit. I know there's guys and stuff like that
and you know what, man?
it's probably the sensitivity that's causing his headaches there, Kevin. So,
But you know what, man? You didn't get a Purple Heart, which makes me love you more because this is just part and parcel of what I do. I signed up to do this. If I get a splinter, if I end up in a wheelchair, so fucking be it. Right? Right, Sarge?
yeah.
Honor and duty above all, including a blowjob, except for coffee. This is a
Right.
trucker talking.
Or you get a blowjob while drinking your coffee.
Yeah, that's a good day, but you know, I don't give. I listen. If I get a choice between a blowjob and a coffee, coffee comes up every fucking time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I joke around. It's my personality extender. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there was a lot of quiet there. I wasn't expecting laughter, but it's all good. Sarge, I love you, man. You're a good person.
Appreciate you.
King
Appreciate
Yes, sir.
super chat.
Well,
Thank
don't worry
you.
about the super chat. That's just a setup for you and me and my boy to get together.
Okay, that works.
And King Bob, kudos on you, sir, and your like you are so much better than I am with my hands. I'm good with a sledgehammer and an axe and a pickaxe. Jesus, I could not do details. I'm a bull in a china shop. So kudos to you, King Bob.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my sir. So anyway, I'm going back to my date night. I hope I didn't embarrass myself too much tonight.
No. Come as you are. I come as you are. You didn't embarrass yourself. Shit. I do that on my own without everybody. So.
And Sarge, kudos to you. You're a trucker like me, except you were military. I'm civilian.
Well, that's what I did in the civilian world too. So I did it in the Army and did it here.
Yeah,
but I was more of a mechanic in the Army than.
It doesn't matter, Sarge. As soon as you put military to your Sarge, listen. As soon as you put your military, it's like a gold star to your resume. Like, yeah, I could do 2 million miles. It doesn't matter. Sarge will beat me because he was in the military. Trust me on that. That's how we work in the civilian life. Oh, you were in the military. Oh my God. Well, fuck me. I don't exist anymore. You know what I mean, Sarge?
No, I hear you.
And I don't care if you want to accept it or not. That's just the way the world and the way the world turns. All right. So I got a good joke for you, Sarge. I think I told you on my last stream. Why do women prefer sleeping with truck drivers instead of military people or people who do models like King Bob? Because we always back up before unloading. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fuck your fucking feelings. My joke is funny. All right. And the only thing I'm going to say is I'm a little disappointed Dear Sarge is not here because he's my partner in arms. He steals my jokes. I steal his jokes. I'm just disappointed he's not here.
Yeah, no, I mean he's probably busy. Plus, he's got a 3-hour time difference on me. He's behind me 3 hours. So,
all right, you're right. You're
5
right.
o'clock his time.
Yeah. Anyway, Sarge, my man, I love you. King Bob, I respect you, and everybody. I'm off to see my wife.
All right, have a good night.
Have fun. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, Christian.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, so what else we got on the Rumbles? Actually, I should probably look over at the Rumbles and see what it's doing because I haven't. Oh, Okay, so last text was from the dude, 7781. Now I got to figure out where the hell I put my fucking saw blade. I gotta find my pull knife. Well, or my long blade so I can cut this body up. Now where the hell did I put it? I don't know. I know if you would have cleaned your fucking desk, you'd know where it was.
Nope. That's guaranteed to lose it. Every time I
That's
clean my
guaranteed
desk, I
to
can't
lose it
find
that
shit
way.
for days.
Or not unless it fell off the desk and ended up on the floor somewhere. I don't think it did. Oh. Wow, snappy crackle poppy. Where the hell could I have had it? I don't think I had it up here this far. Oh, let's stand up for a second. There you go. Again, and no chocolate. Excuse me.
Hey, Brian.
What's up? Probably a combination of the two, the candy store and the candy van. Oh, hell yeah. I get them like chocolate wafer or the wafers there, like the flat chocolate wafers, even though they're like multicolor or whatever. They're good. Now, where the fuck? All right. I gotta figure out where the fuck my pull saw went to. Hey, what's up, Marcy? Animal crackers. Used to have some peanuts somewhere. What's up, Mars?
Same shit, different day.
Well, that's good. How's
Hola,
everything?
people.
All right.
Anyway.
Oh, yuck. Don't you dare ruin chocolate by getting peanut butter anywhere near it. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Somebody reach out and slap Kevin.
Peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Now, almond butter all day long, but man, peanut butter, no. Peanuts should be in their natural state. Roasted, slightly salted. Don't obliterate them.
Yeah, I like them either way.
Yeah, I prefer the almonds on a sandwich with or without the jelly, but yeah, peanuts, no. Mm-mm. And someone said hardware. Did you go to a show and get something, Cliffy?
Yes, actually, I took a couple models. I got 2/3 and a first.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
yeah, it was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, I missed the crosstown challenge between our clubs here in Michigan. Been a couple of weeks ago because everything went totally bonkers with Dad. But our club still managed to hold on to the crosstown trophy, so I'm good with that.
Nice. Congratulations on that. Yes, Mike, I did. I don't know if it was record breaking, but there was a decent amount of models on the table, but it was just like, I don't know. It seemed like there were more models on the table last year, but also at the same time, yeah, boiled peanuts are good, Chuck. Fuck yeah.
Freshly roasted when it's a crisp evening and you're out walking through the park and you run into somebody that's got a stand, something like that. Yeah, but boiled, no. Dad's doing about as good as anybody can do that had early onset dementia and then ended up having a brain bleed.
Oh,
He's walking.
well, that's awesome.
His verbal communication is still sketchy.
Well,
If you don't know him, you won't understand what he's trying to tell you a lot of the time.
yeah, Dylan took a lot of awards there, Mike. He took a lot. So, funny story. No, I'm not trying to cut you off, Marcy. So, me, Chuck, and Dylan put the only models in one category. Chuck put 2 in there. Dylan put his 32 in there, that orange one with all the mirrors. Chuck put a green one and his Plymouth in there, the black one he had at Nationals. And then I put my senior build in category 29. We were the only 3 in that category for the hot rod or street rods.
So it was a family competition, huh?
Basically. Of course, being the odd guy out, but them builds were fucking awesome. They're just great. But I also seen them at the Nationals too, so I mean, it was kind of like a repeat. So
yeah, at least it's tolerable reruns, huh?
Yep, exactly. So it was kind of cool. Like I said, I don't know anybody if you caught it. Kevin Scale Modeling, he's a newer guy. Actually met him there. Got a shop card and a sticker from him. So,
did somebody do a shout for him? Does he have a channel?
Yeah, I dropped the channel up at the beginning, but it's Kevin's Scale Modeling, Kevin NY 1969 at Gmail. And he doesn't have the 100, he's over the 100 now. So, but
he was like 171 when I looked.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm subbed to that one yet.
Yeah, actually, let me see if I might still have it.
Yeah, a link would be ideal because
give me 2. It'll only take me like 2 seconds to get the link because it was actually kind of cool. And then I ran into Twisted Torque, which is Jody King there. His first show was at Syracuse Nationals, and then this was his other show and stuff like that. His second show that he's ever been in, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty fucking cool, actually.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be at our November show. It'll solely depend on what's going on with Dad. He's supposed to be going to what do you call it? Outpatient, not outpatient,
Gotcha.
Inpatient rehab.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Brian.
I just
really copied it and was going to drop it, but I just seen you got it in there.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, to clarify it, the candies, Mike, we're talking about, they're dark chocolate. You either get raspberry, lemon, orange cream, orange jelly, or caramel.
Orange cream or caramel.
Remember that box I showed one night and you and Jess were drooling over?
Yeah, I know. That was weird, Chuck, but either way, it was still just awesome builds though. It was just cool that the 3 of us actually had our own, on the table.
So
definitely the orange and the caramel. The rest you can keep.
Oh, I love my raspberry ones. Unfortunately, he's getting ready to stop doing it. He's 75 and he's got arthritis, and he wants to just enjoy his modeling.
Oh, somebody needs to learn how to make it then.
Yeah. Matter of fact, if you watch the model car muse, the guy with 2 roofs, that's the guy that's Andy.
Huh.
And I'll tell you right now, you want a good shop to really go through. I linked it up here.
Jimmy, what's up?
Customs. He did a really good job. And Jimmy, you're the person I wanted to see.
Hey, Jimmy.
Okay, well, hang on. Give me 2 seconds. Hang on.
Yep, give me a second. I gotta grab some.
Well, Dad's gonna piss me off now. I can't believe. Well, I can believe that I fucking lost my pole sauce, and I gotta make sure. It probably fell off my desk.
It's probably under the desk on the floor, Cliff.
Yeah, it's probably under the desk under the floor.
Now, if it's under the floor, that's a hell of a feat.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't got far to go being in a double wide, so I'm on a slab, so.
Well, at least it won't go far, right?
That's what I mean. I'm on a slab, so it won't go far.
Hey, Mike. How many for them 2 identical kits to be sent down you know where? I got the addresses, so that's not a problem. I can arrange something.
Are you attempting to secret share, Jeff?
Well, no, not secret share. They're well, it's kind of funny because, well, they're good friends. They just live on the opposite side of the state from each other. And the senior gave one of them a nickname, and I found 2 identical snap kits.
Yeah, do it.
Full sound.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, do it.
Full sound. Full
Friend of
sound.
mine bought both Oxen 240Zs. I was like looking at that. Mike goes, "What? It's like a snap kit," and I had to cover it. I said, "Stop and think." And no more. I said that. And I said, "Western Georgia," and dawned on going, "Oh."
All right, I got me a new paper shredder. Let's see if I got something I can test it out on.
Oh, you got a new fancy paper shredder, huh?
Had I not found that Javelin, I was going to buy them too. And boy, I'm telling you what, Mike has got some he's probably one of the best dealers I ever dealt with at a show. And I'm not saying that to be a homer. I'm legitimately. Him and his wife Kim are excellent people. Yes, yeah, but what a better way than a snap off between you and Fred?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, the next snap kit I'm building's that wrecker if I ever get around to it.
Where'd the hell Jimmy go?
No, it should be
in
here.
a second.
Oh yeah. All right. You know, I might just.
Oh no, Cliff, Cliff, did you see the newest shot card that Jeff Canelli's gonna do?
No, not yet. Which reminds me, I'm gonna call him tomorrow.
Let me bring it up.
Okay. Never built a snap kit.
Snap kits are fun.
I know they are. So
they're just simple and fun.
Yep.
And I mean, you can really literally do anything you want to them.
Yeah, you can even take a regular simple snap kit, cut it open, and put an engine in it.
Yep.
Because I got a 32nd scale engine I had left over from when I did that Nova that I'm going to put in a Corvette. That 32nd scale AMT snap kit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I can't, Brian, can you send that back to me on Facebook?
I've only ever shredded 2 shop cards, and I'm pretty sure y'all can guess one of them.
Oh, so I got this funny thing. It's almost like a magic 8-ball too, Marcy. And it's from Dr. Dingus. Is the actual, where the hell did I put the box now? Fuck. I know, but it's like the magic 8-ball. You ask it a question, and then you push the little button.
Okay, I will warn you. Some of you have seen it, some of you not. And poor Mike didn't get to see it because he was in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lord, Clippy, hold on. I know Bob's seen this.
Do we know where the shop card is? Asking the pickle.
The seeds of destiny are pickling nicely. Yes, but now.
Okay.
Once you share this, Brian, you will so.
Yeah. I did. I seen that Thursday.
Who did that?
That's fucking
Mander.
She's done a hell of a lot more than that. Then she did some individual ones, and then somehow ended up showing Cassidy. What the fuck? I'm a little bit more classy than that. That's just wrong. But Brian's so proud because he's got a patch on his eye.
Nice.
Oh my God. She couldn't have picked a scrawnier body, could she? That girl ain't right.
We'll call him Dan Crenshaw with the eye patch.
I don't have the other ones. I don't know where they went to. Brian got them, not me.
Nah, he wouldn't. Well, he probably could have. He wouldn't have taken it off my desk.
Oh, don't worry, Kevin Smith. There's one in the works for you.
Right. Put the potato in the front, or you just tie the Gianelli to your sausage to your leg.
Hold on. Let me go look.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, Clip. This is going to take a minute, too.
No problem. Take your time. I'm not in a rush. I'm still trying to find my fucking.
Where's the rest of them, Brian? I only see one. Oh, hold on. Nope, they finally showed up.
Oh, he sent you all the other ones to. Oh, there he is, little Jimmy.
Okay.
There we go.
There he is.
Okay, Jimmy.
Mom started yelling at me for God knows what.
Because Mom.
Okay. It took him forever to figure it out, but she gave me a cleaner chin, so I shaved that day.
Oh, there it is. Hold on.
Oh,
damn.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, there's the first one.
I left the tube off the school.
Okay,
Good Lord. Why'd she give you Cassidy hair? No. That's even worse.
Okay.
Is it number 1 or number 2?
Here's Asa.
Oh,
Okay, this one's the next one. Very
The fucked up thing is I can identify those pictures and it makes them even more funny.
This next one, all I got to say is, oh, Lord, heaven help us.
oh, hell.
Oh my God. Has he seen that one?
I don't know, but no, I don't think Cicanelli's seen this one. And now here we go with Brian again.
Oh my God.
That's fucking up. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there.
It is.
Has Pappy seen that other one yet?
Far casting.
I'm seeing it. I think Mike.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Okay, Jimmy, I'm going to call an audible because they sent me the wrong kit and I've contacted them. So I'm going to send you a better kit. And I've never seen you build this one. You can do whatever you want. And it's a beautiful kit.
Oh, that one is nice. I have that one somewhere.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I've got one and I'm sitting in my stash. But I think I was kit bashing it with
This is
else.
a far better kit than that SS.
Oh,
That's not.
the patch.
And like I said, it's not even open. It's a beautiful kit.
Here, I'll pull it.
I have this one, but I stole the parts out of it because when I bought it and opened it, the cab is melted.
Oh,
Right. This one ain't. This one's in good shape. So you want to go with that one instead?
Which one? Oh, that blue one?
Yep. It's either that or I've been looking at Cadillacs. Apparently they've gone up in price. I'm like, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. You ain't gotta send me shit, man. Believe it, that you ain't gotta send me shit.
Did I say I had to?
No, but he wants
imply
to.
that at any point? Did I imply that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep this piece of paper or not. I've been cleaning up at the house and I opened a drawer I probably should have just dumped in the bin. I found some stuff my kid wrote.
Oh.
Hey, Brian, you know who Kevin Smith's going to be dressed up as? Klinger. Matt.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, don't worry, Bob. You're going to get yours, too.
Oh, there you go. See, Chuck's gonna send it. Yeah. Actually, that looks pretty good. Here, I'll put you up on the full screen there, Jimmy.
Wide body.
But, Jimmy, you'll love that kit. That thing goes together. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that particular kit does, except I'm kit bashing them and was going to make a wrecker out of it. like a tow truck because I got an extra body.
What the hell? Hang on.
Are we ever going to see that senior van, Marcy?
When I'm done with the truck.
Have you seen the one Linda did? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, that's
Yeah.
scarier than Fred laying down half nude.
That man was naked as a jaybird with his hand in his crotch.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I just don't know who she could do Cliff and Bob on. That'd be friggin' priceless.
I don't know. I don't care. I've been super. I'm pretty sure I've been superimposed on other random shit. So
Wasn't Klinger from like Toledo, Ohio, or something?
yes, he was. He was. Right
Yes.
from Ohio.
She would too for me.
The Toledo hero.
Yeah,
We'll make sure you have a good set of pearls on.
Right. Gotta have them for clutching, man.
I told Cliff like this. Mike started talking to me at the show, and I was like, Jesus, Mike, you don't want to be liked. He goes, what do you mean? I said, I'm the most unpopular person in here. Mike looked at me and froze. I was just sitting there going, damn, here we go again.
I don't know about that, Jeff. I might have you beat. I had at least a dozen people unfriend me over dumb shit.
I got a box of goodies.
All right, so
People I've known more than a fucking decade on top of that.
Wow.
They know who I am and what the fuck I am and what I think. If it bothers them now, bye.
Hell yeah.
See ya.
That's such a life. No, we all learn, grow, different, move on. But I will send that out.
RTF, I like you.
I will, if I can find a Cadillac at my buddy's house, I'll see about making a deal for it. It's a mid-70s auto version. I'm not guaranteeing it, but you've been doing a good job and you've gotten better, Jimmy, and we're all proud of you.
A lot better.
I'm like the Grinch. My heart is growing 2 more sizes.
Yeah, bullshit. it's like I told one.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone because you're too young for what I got to say.
I finally got somebody to realize. I told them in a text message I'm an asshole, and they finally realized and had to come to the conclusion I was. It's like just accept the fact I have.
But Kevin Smith is clutching his pearls.
Let me go get the answer.
Well, the automotive podcast is on.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I heard there was a job opening on Gut Fuel's model car for a moderator. I put Kevin Smith at the top of the list.
Maybe that's why Kevin Smith is clutching his pearls.
It'd be a lot more calmer, Brian.
Not likely. No.
No, probably not likely. I could barely moderate my own shit, let alone someone else's.
Look, 1 day a week's enough for me. Brian gets his eye stop hurting. I'll be 7 days a week. So, all right, Jimmy, we'll get that done.
Hell yeah, brother. Whoa, what the fuck?
Tell us how you really feel about Kevin's skill set.
Oh shit, it's even a hell, but no, hell
You choose to get mad about it.
Oh, hell no.
With the extra on the hell.
You go full Medina on you. Oh, I know the perfect person to put him on now. Oh, shit. Kevin Medina.
Oh God, let's just yeah. No.
Jesus, I actually had the day off.
Fuck
I
me.
might take tomorrow off.
I think you got a wife for that, Cliffy.
Dogs out the
Fuck
yard.
me. I was gonna say I'm
Oh,
standing shit over here.
Cliff's married. He doesn't get any. That's just.
Oh, I still get it.
What's that hallway sex when you're yelling at each other in the hallway? Go.
Yep. Yeah. No, I didn't quit the hallway sex yet. Yeah.
Hey, she hasn't put you underneath the house, so you're good.
Oh no, definitely. Well, there's already been a warning. This is going to be one of them till death do us part, depending on who dies first.
That's supposed to be how it works.
So, you know, she ended up getting an alibi with her first one. He died before she did. So,
Jesus, Cliff, I'm just saying.
Just saying, like I said, it's weird. He was actually in Nam and shit like that, and the cancer got him. So, you know,
you guys are just rotten.
I'm sorry, Cliff. You're gonna highlight that comment, Brian.
Hey, Edward.
I see that. I'm just reading it now. I never forgot this. Damn, Edward, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Oh shit, how's the family doing? You doing all right over there? I know Ben keep you in the prayers of some shit you got going on. So,
hi Edward, and I'm going to jump out of here because I know I'm going to start laughing hysterically here in a moment.
You look like you used some sleep, dude. What the hell time did you get up today?
I went to bed at midnight and I was up at 5:30.
Yeah, you need a big old glass of water and a pillow, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only thing I'm going to get used to is when I have to do this 20 hours in a day, come home, sleep for a couple hours, get up, shower, shave, go back out and do it some more. I informed the guy I was not going to plow, and he informed me he was, and I said, you better come up with a hell of a raise.
Right.
Well, money talks, bullshit walks. So
exactly, in dollars, not pennies.
Well, unfortunately, I've cost him probably $250 to fix the paneling on the garage I hit with the plow. I'm used to a straight blade, not a V plow, so I didn't judge right.
Shit's slippery, man.
And then there was $1,000 window I took out with a weed whacker this year. Oh, my favorite one is
I took out the picture window at the old house. I didn't double check the front yard, and I found a rock with the weed whacker.
Well, that's why you weed whack the yard.
That's
why you find the rocks in the yard. Yeah, that some asshole threw in there.
Like I said, there was one I missed, and I found it and broke the fucking front window of the house. Made it crack down the middle.
Oh shit!
And never mind the wall. This guy stole all these little pieces of granite from the granite shed he worked in to build a wall around his house. Now it's been hit multiple times. Yeah, I finally had to hit it and just take it out. There was another $500. Awesome.
Not a problem, Edward.
You'd think he would have fired me by now. Oh, never mind. I took out a complete clutch system.
All right. Sounds good, Kevin Smith. I don't know how late I'm going, but I'll probably go till at least 9, maybe 9:30.
Cliff, you go till Brian tells you can quit.
I mean, it's not like I've got a whole lot.
It's all you. I got to work tonight, so I got to bail out early.
I know, right?
That's all right.
About it. I started a little late because I was out on the motorcycle, took the long way home, and then I realized that Gunther hadn't really been out that much.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's like I had to play with him, so I didn't get started till much. Well, I think it was about 6 o'clock or after 6 when I actually started.
Well, which works for me because I didn't get home until much later than normal. So
right. So, but yeah, I came home probably about 4:30 and was outside with a Gunther for about a good hour and some change, and then came in and filled up, topped off his food bowl, and
we're trying, Cliff. We're trying to talk Brian into going to Acme. I'll pay the gas bill.
That's all right. I got a limited
so you have a
I'll drive up there. I don't give a shit. I'll pick them up and take them to Acme.
You know, Chuck, I know a whole couple generations of people that could have used that. Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you email the photos to Cliff or somebody, they can bring it up on camera and show them, Leonard. All right, I'm out of here.
Oh, no shit. I just built 68 Mustang GT as well. And I finished mine on Saturday, Edward. Sorry. My bad. I know. We've already had this conversation. I know you can't justify spending the money. I get it. I understand. We already had this conversation.
Yeah, well,
but Cliff needs a cuddle buddy.
my club's having our swap on the 7th, so if I sell enough, I can justify spending money at the show on the 14th.
Right.
Or the 10th rather. God, I got the 14th.
All right, Mike.
I'm dumb damn
Later,
reason.
Mike. Appreciate it.
All right, I'm back.
And we're sorry we had to make you pour bleach in your eyes. No, we're really not.
Sorry, not sorry, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, no, you're not.
All the dogs are outside and the coyotes.
Marcy, how far are you from the Detroit airport?
DTW, it's halfway between here and the city, so 20 minutes.
All right, because I might need an Uber driver.
Hey, Edward, there you go. There's my 68 GT. I literally just got done on Saturday and built it in about 2 days.
I just want one with a track system.
Okay, I got an extra set of tracks. I can, so it's got to be a Mustang GT and stuff like that.
Can we put a turn on top too?
Actually,
make a tank out of it.
But yeah,
I'm down.
I've actually got a Walker 41. You know what? I've got a M41 Walker Bulldog tank. I'll figure out a way to put it on there.
But what I want on the barrel is with love from little Jimmy.
Big left for little Jimmy. All right.
Damn. Okay.
I could probably come up with something.
All right. Let's get the truck fitted up on there.
It was either that or we call it the red-headed stepchild.
So you want like tank tracks or the actual individual mat tracks?
What was it? Machete had a car like that. They put the or movie had a. Oh, screw it. I'm going to send you a dozer so you can build the K dozer one.
Oh, I've got the kit for the kill dozer, and that was my original plan with it.
I'd go with that.
Stash. I've actually got 2 bulldozers. So I grabbed one that was in a bag, and then I got the one for Christmas right after. So
I need something right there.
All right, so Jimmy on the first, I will email you if I found that Cadillac or not. I'm not guaranteeing it. I'll try. If not, this one will go out, and I've got one last kit to send to Jess because that's going to mean something good because Dad and daughter are going to have the buddy build.
Ooh, there you go.
Yep. So
right, let's mock up the truck.
With the fucking old hacksaw. So I have an idea. Has anyone ever seen an International Scout 2 Pro Street?
I feel like I need to now.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds like it might work.
Yes. So
I did a Pro Street out of that Jimmy kit.
So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to do since I stole the axles out of the International 2 Scout kit to put under that 68 Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to do it Pro Street because I got one of Dylan's back halves. And I'm going to kind of mount it in place. I'm going to have to do, like I said, a little bit of trimming here and there to get it to fit. I'm going to try to use what I can. And I might cut a big hole in the roof and, yeah.
All right, here's another one mocked up.
Oh, that looks good, Jimmy.
Interior color on the green. Tires. This one is sort of.
Oh, that sucks, Edward.
This one I'm making sort of look like my dad's old truck, but just a little taller, bigger rims.
Right, and that's the big game kit, right?
The frame and everything is big game. This is the cab out of the 3500 dually, and then this is the short bed out of the sport truck.
Okay, all right, nice.
I just need some. Well, now I have, which I got the wheels for it right here, and big dually rim and tires. I have a short bed dually I can build now, or a single cab dually I can build now.
Nice.
Oh, I need some G71 decals. Put them back. Got the interior that kind of tannish 90s color.
Yep. All right, so I think we're just gonna cut fresh here. Right here.
You motherfucker! Stop it.
How about
There.
that? All right. Nope. I have to change. I have to change bits here. I gotta put in my saw blade because I can't find my one fucking push saw. So. Oh damn, that sucks. Yeah, I was gonna say same thing with the hockey stripes. When they start getting thin, it's
Typical.
Oh no, that's right. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna actually use the regular instead of the, so I don't need to mute.
And then this is the motor that's going in that big green truck, big supercharged 632.
Nice.
I almost wanted to use, because this 05 Escalade EXT kit I just got over here has a Vortec 5.7 in it, which is what my dad's old truck had.
Well, if you're gonna do it 1-to-1, like
I don't know yet, because I got wheels for that Escalade too. I'm doing a Escalade pickup 4-wheel drive. Big old set of 35s.
old school here.
Yeah, this is gonna look like how my dad wishes that truck was done. Pull the tape off the back bumper. I picked it up and sprayed it. And of course, I should have done a little bit better at taping it. But
I wish this was written on a nicer piece of paper. I'm going to keep it anyway.
There you go.
might as well.
Night, Donnie.
Night, Donnie.
Nah, brother. How the hell is this tailgate going on? This tailgate goes on weird shit. I might just glue the tailgate on here so it don't matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna glue the tailgate on there. Is this? No. Is this the 3500 tailgate? Not the 1500 tailgate? Oh, if I painted the wrong tailgate, I'm gonna be pissed. I painted the wrong fucking tailgate.
Oops.
I hate it when I do that shit.
Hey, at least you know you did it before you went any further.
Right.
Oh, well, I've already got the paint looking good on the whole truck and the tailgate.
Oh, well.
What?
Shit happens.
My luck. Yep. I use that 1500 tailgate. I thought they were the same. Well, this one is indeed taller. Well, shit cocky. Well, I can't even use this tailgate because that one's not going to fit in the dually now. If I do it. I hate it.
Yeah.
Hopefully this tailgate's the last thing I do.
Original Goodyear. Wow. The original Polyglass GT tires. Wow.
That
Nice.
just means the tailgate will be the last thing I put.
crunchy, 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 crunchy.
Yep, pretty much.
No, I'm over here shredding paper.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. So I'm trying to saw off this back half part here, and it's getting.
It's making a similar noise.
Right, that's what I mean. That's why I was like, oh.
Crunchy, 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 crunchy.
Yep, crunchy.
I don't care what kind of fucking power tool it is. It don't matter.
It's not even a power tool. It's my wrist and hand.
Yeah, but this is a power tool. Crunchy, 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 crunchy. Making confetti for the New Year's party.
Oh, there you go.
Just need to get some different colored paper so we can have fancy fetty.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Okay, ready.
It's one of those Fellows brand crosscut ones, the ones with the cool looking bulldog on the box.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got the small one. I didn't spend a lot of money. It was like $60. And I got my discount because I got it at work. So it'll serve its purpose.
Porpoise.
Yep.
Porpoise. That's why women love dolphins so much. You ever seen their nose?
Dolphins are actually pretty fucking amazing animals.
Yeah, and they're smart too.
They're sexual as fuck, though.
Well, yeah, what do you think? They got a big old dildo on the front of their nose. You know, they beat up on sharks all the time. What about the sharks in the Me Too movement, you know?
Yeah, they give sharks and killer whales the business.
Right, that's what I mean. They give the killer whales, the sharks. That fucking nose they got on them, Jesus, if I can get hit with that, like, fuck, it'd be worse than a lawn dart.
It is a formidable weapon.
Oh, man, just gotta paint the dashboard. There's some detailing.
Okay, where's the staple remover thingy? That little bitey thing, where are you?
Wherever you left it.
Yeah, in a drawer.
Well, it's a brand new kit considering she what? Just pulled it out of the... You literally just pulled it out or something like that?
Okay, she's ready. Oh, where's my other black stuff?
Crunchy, 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 crunchy. Okay,
What do I have multiple? Okay, I just have multiple copies.
that's enough of that.
All right. Now... Oh, I don't know if I put it on the right way. So we're gonna need to press.
Yeah, Ed, he's doing okay. He's walk in with help. But if you don't actually know him, conversation is pretty fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I have no idea, Edward. It's probably his disorder. It's progressing. As you know, it's not going to go backwards. It's not something that's curable. Beyond that, I don't know any details. I haven't talked to him in a while. I popped in on his live a little bit recently, but we haven't really talked, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know.
Oh, the magic of Sharpies.
That would suck lead balls, but yeah.
I volunteer.
To suck lead balls? What?
I'm in a mood tonight. I'm goofy.
How'd your promotion go? Did you take the promotion? It worked there, Jimmy?
We talked about it a little bit. We haven't really talked too much.
Oh, all right.
That doesn't sound too promising.
Well, she's coming up on needing another manager, and with me being there so long, she'd rather hire me than someone new.
Well,
But-
yeah, you know the place.
Oh,
It
yeah,
would be
you know,
stupid
yeah.
to take somebody off the street.
There.
Yeah.
You always offer that to your best people first.
Mm-hmm.
No
It's
matter
more
how
the
big or
fact-
small your business is. That's
I keep calling off on weekends, and last weekend was the first one I worked in the SAC, and she's on drill this weekend, so I didn't even see her.
Oh. In the guard, huh? Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, that's why I always say I don't want to piss off my manager.
I know, she stomp a mud hole in your ass.
Oh yeah, she's scary. That's our ongoing joke because I have a tendency to speak my mind, and sometimes the employees think I'm an asshole. But that's okay.
Well,
That's
hey,
just when
you
got
know,
shit like Kibiyashi.
I can't help it. I'm loud. I can be obnoxious. I'm very straightforward and very adamant about what the fuck I want. If you take that wrong, that's on you, not me.
Yeah, that's more of a you problem, not a me problem.
Yeah, that's a you problem. And I said that to somebody this week over at the hospital when I was in there discussing things about Dad. I came in one day and there was something on the floor under his bed.
Okay.
I hadn't spoken to anyone yet. It was wet. It looked like maybe he dropped his juice or spilled a water bottle. You know, he didn't pee on the floor this time.
Right. Well, I mean,
you know, there's liquid on there is liquid on a tile surface, right?
yeah,
So I go motor down to the nurse's station. I'm like, hey, can you get somebody to get a mop? There's something under my husband's bed. I guess he's made a mess. Don't know what it is. And that's exactly word for word what I said. Oh, well, you don't have to be mean about it.
What?
I'm like, ¿Qué pasa? You don't know what mean is, bitch. It's going on in the back of my head, right?
I'm like, I was mean?
I mean, the words that I say right now are in the back of my head, right? I'm like, really? You don't get up much, do you?
No.
And she just kind of looked at me sideways, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't think so. And I walked out of the room. I'm sorry. You're a grown-ass woman. I'm not going to treat you like a fucking toddler. First off. And secondly, I was clearly stating to you that there was a safety concern. If y'all want to fall and bust your shit, I'll gladly be sitting there laughing when it happens, and I will help you get up.
Yep.
When you bust your shit, I will be dying fucking laughing, but I will get up and help you get up off the floor.
You going to put it in the Acme show? No. If you're going to put that playing in Acme
Hey, Daniel.
I would love to, but I don't think I can pull that one off.
Oh,
I'm gonna have a P-52 on there though.
Right, because that's the Mustang, and that's
shit. He's only got half a plane in his hand. Give him some time. He's got a lot more to go.
I know.
He's fast, but damn,
So just making sure the information.
This is one of those 21st century toys, and I tore it apart and I'm detailing it and putting it back together.
Cool. Something different.
I got a box of goodies today. I got a box of rim and tires.
I was going to completely repaint it, but it'd be a bitch to try to get decals in the scale for this thing.
Yeah.
So
I ordered 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, spruce it up your own way and make it work anyway.
Yeah.
Or 6 wheels. I'm step first.
I should be getting a box in the mail tomorrow.
I got my wheels today, and then the other day I got the motors I ordered from Iceman.
Yeah, I got myself a new small paint booth. The one I got is pretty well fucked, and I can't find the power cord to it anyway. I don't have another compatible cord, so it's like I'll keep it for parts because it's got things on it you can swap out.
Right.
So I'll just shove it in the cupboard, and if something goes hooey on the new one, it's exactly the same, and I can just swap it out. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got enough stuff now to finish some projects. Until I find something new, I can't live without. Even then, I got no projects. I'm ready to start.
I got too many fucking projects started and not enough of them finished. But then with that 68 Mustang I built, that GT, I built that fucker. I started it like Thursday night, and I got it done Saturday.
It's like with that Escalade pickup truck I just got. I told myself I wasn't going to buy nothing else, no more projects. And then I find the Escalade pickup truck for $20 online, and the dude had it where you can make an offer. So I offered him $15, and he took it.
Yeah, that's like me, Jimmy. I said I wasn't gonna. Nice.
It's getting nose on it, big 4-wheel drive Escalade.
I said I wasn't gonna buy anything this month. There's a box or a bag in my other chair that makes me a liar. Simply because I walked into the hobby shop to get my magazines, you know, the new model magazine that's out.
Yep.
John saved them for me, and he had the 70 Monte Carlo lowrider and the MPC Street Machine Cat and the X Plus models Marilyn Monroe.
Oh,
the 1/8 scale Marilyn in her 1954 USO tour Army uniform.
I was looking at that figure.
Yeah, it actually really does look very much like her. It's a very, very good likeness.
I'm not big into the figures, but that would be one I'd buy.
I love Marilyn Monroe. She was truly one of the most beautiful women to ever walk this planet, and she got dealt a shitty fucking deal.
Mm-hmm.
They turned her into a junkie, and they treated her like trash.
Yep.
Like I was saying, the government treated.
Oh, and I bought those too.
Shit, so you know,
that, and I wholly believe, and I will take this thought to my grave, that she was pregnant with a Kennedy baby when she died.
You're probably wrong. I would take that and raise you an MRE.
You can keep the MRE.
Okay.
Only thing in them that's good is the fucking dessert. That orange stuff, whatever the fuck it is, it's good, reconstituted or crunchy.
Now that's the question: which Kennedy baby?
I was gonna say, because I used to know a lot of the menus and can tell you what.
It was a dessert. It was the dessert portion, and it was orange flavored. It tasted like orange sherbet.
Mm.
Oh, that was the orange milkshake. It's or not the milkshake.
Love orange sherbet.
Yeah, that's actually the. It's like a creamsicle shake. It's
yeah,
like powder and you add water. It's like if you use less water than what it calls for, you can make like what we call ranger pudding out of it.
Yeah, and you could eat the shit dry and it still tasted good.
Yeah, it tastes good dry.
It tasted like a Candy Crisp, almost like a wafer cookie.
Yep. And I even got a blueberry cobbler. Actually,
yeah. Yep, that one you could do the same thing too.
Yep. Yeah, when you started saying that, I knew exactly what it was. Mm-hmm. And that's good because they got the vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate like milkshakes or the dairy shakes that they put in them. Mm-hmm. So basically, you can make what they call ranger pudding, where instead of putting it in there for like the actual milkshake part of it, you use less water, and it makes it more thick, and it's like pudding versus a milkshake.
Yeah.
So I like making the ranger pudding. And then sometimes you can get like two flavors, mix them, like the strawberry and the chocolate.
Yeah, there's nothing you could do to them that can make them taste bad. It's just like the best part of the whole kit.
Yep. If I look at my stash, I think I've got a couple still.
Reorganize the door. I don't know.
I mean, the other thing about the MREs is they're not, if you're a calorie counter, they're definitely not for you.
No.
Because they have like 35 to 20, well, on the lower end, about 2,600 on like your tuna and some of the other ones.
Shit, that's not even a day's worth of food for me. That's a snack.
But they go like higher. They got some of the lighter, their lighter menus. Like they got the tuna, which is one. It's got the Sunkist tuna packet and like tortilla shells and some mayonnaise, like a couple packets of like the mayonnaise there, so you can make like tuna salad. Yeah, and then they got other ones that are like almost like 4,000 calories for the whole thing, and it's like getting up into your like pot roast and your
when you're working hard and you're sweating it, you're gonna to need more calories. I mean,
that's why I said it's like most of them are like 35, 4,000 calories per menu if you eat the whole thing.
I need to make some room because I'm gonna have to put some Bondo on these fender flares on this Camaro.
I'm sitting here staring at a really tiny ship.
Tiny shit.
Tiny ship. Little floater. Another floater, yeah. It's the it's the 1/600 scale Heller Eagle.
Oh, hell.
The one I resurrected. It's almost a ship. It needs about 4 more parts put on it. And then the sails, of course, and the mast.
Oh no, fuck you. There we go.
Well, I could probably make a little bit of a bumper off of that.
Get in there, asshole. All right.
So I could probably...
Now I got to decide if I'm going to paint it the way it's supposed to be painted or not.
Nah, paint it.
All right.
I might paint it purple and just to be difficult and different.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it'll piss some shipbuilder off.
Do it then.
You know what I mean? Like fucking purists. So
I don't know if the decals are even going to be any good. This kit's old as fuck.
Plate thing here, I can use the Bondo.
all right, so that's where the back half's got.
Well, I keep plates down here.
All right.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
I don't have any toothpicks.
4,
Do I have
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more little pieces to put on it.
I have a little piece of screw.
And then the sails.
Ooh.
And it's only like a 20-piece kit, but they're like all microscopic pieces and these little tiny 1/4-inch boats that go on it. Little rescue boats, whatever you want to call them.
Well, I'm gonna Bondo up this Camaro, even though I have no clue what motor or what wheels on it. I'm gonna put the fender flares on it and I'll figure it out from there.
Mm-hmm. Might as well.
Oh, they're already on there. I just need to fill in some spots and smooth them out a little bit.
Yeah.
Wide body Camaro.
A couple marks here.
Something different. Oh, this Bondo is stupid. I don't know if it's good.
Hey, other Jimmy.
Hey, Mr. Leadhead, what is going on?
Redhead, what's good?
Hey, how are you tonight?
What's up, brother? Get on there, damn it. This is not the lid for that. Oh, well, fuck me. Alrighty, let's see if this Bondo is any good still. Mix it up, get it all. It's really stupid, you and me. Hopefully it's still good. It's the same shit I used on the Cadillac and it did over the roof. I think it's still good.
No, I'm gonna probably lose all these fucking pins and pieces.
I should have swiped some gloves from work so I could do this a little easier. That's okay. It'll be okay. I'll just glob it on there and sand it how I need it.
Huh. Email offer 15. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's usually how I do it, Chuck. I go in and see something I like and just put it in my watch list, and then they 9 times out of 10 I'll get an offer for a better price.
Oh yeah, if you leave them, you always get a week or two down the line. You start getting offers.
Yeah. Well, I was wanting that, like what I said with that Escalade truck, I was wanting to get the new one, but the new one's like $30 and I didn't like it $30. So I found one of the older releases for 20 and offered him 15 and he took it.
Yeah. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna do a big 4-wheel drive Escalade pickup truck.
There you go.
That's how I got my Monsters coach. Uber cheap. Was I just put it in my watch list and let it sit there let it percolate for a couple weeks.
They'll get rid of it.
Once it dries, I'll sand it smooth. I'll make it look like it's part of the body and not just an add-on.
In fact, I got offer today on a 55 Oldsmobile kit, but I'm not buying anything until I get back to it next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna have the budget I had last time I was at Acme.
Got to see how much I spend there before I buy anything else for a while.
I might use my hands. I'm trying to use a stick, and I might just have to use my finger.
I really only got one kit I'm looking for, but that doesn't mean I won't come home with 6.
Yeah, that's the problem I have. When I go to shows, I don't know how to stay in the building. I keep going out and filling the car. I make a minimum of 3 trips to the car. And I mean, honestly, if I sell enough on the 7th at our swap meet for the club, I can justify spending the money. I just can't say for sure I'm going to be at the show because I don't know what's going on with Dad. He could be in the rehab center a month. He could be in there. I'd like him to be in there all winter, like till the end of February. Then I won't miss my 2 events that I go to all fucking year. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got my brother coming and staying here for the weekend while I'm gone. So, of course, they act like it kills them to do it. But
yeah, tell me about it. And the 2 people I could depend on to do it have so much going on right now, I wouldn't ask them to. Yeah, my one boy works 40 to 60 hours a week. And I mean, granted, they're going to live in the building. Him and his girl are moving into the building. Like you could see out my hobby room window into one of their windows in their apartment. They're literally right next door.
You going to keep a set of field glasses on there so you keep tabs on them?
Nah. He's a grown-ass man. He can take care of himself.
I know. I'm being a smart ass. You can sit there and look right in the window. So
I'm going to keep the blinds down in this one so she doesn't know I'm in here. I don't want her coming over here 10 minutes. I love the kid, but she's got some hang-ups, man. I don't want her bugging me. But yeah, and my other boy, he's going to school plus working. So
yep.
Not going to do it. And my daughter's got the boys and, she's got to work too. So
there you go. Once it dries, I'll sand it and it looks like it'll be part of the body. That's a lot of, holy shit. I may have used a little much, but that's okay.
That looks like it's going to be a little lopsided there. Kind of heavy on that side.
It's going to be a little lopsided.
Yeah, but once I start sanding it and get it all smoothed out.
You got like a plastic scraper, you can smooth it out and scrape some of it down. Plus you got a sand.
That's what I got. I took a couple pieces of sprue and cut them, and I've got one piece that's for spreading it, and this piece I'm using to scrape some excess off.
Yeah, you got enough on that one side for both sides.
It's a lot easier to put 2 coats on into this. It takes 3 off.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. Yeah. Well, I'd rather a little much on there than not enough, and I start sanding it and have to put more on it. That's the only reason I kind of put it on a little heavy.
Yep, exactly. Family first. Agreed.
$600 robot of Buzz Lightyear. Okay. You need to do a video. I gotta see this thing, Edward.
They showed on Adam Savage's Tested this week. That thing is freaking awesome. It's worth every penny, but I can't afford it.
There we go. Scrape some of that access off now. It looks a little.
I'll tell you one good thing about the kids signing a lease over here. They used me as a referral, and I get $500 knocked off my rent this month.
Hell yeah!
It's like, fuck, I'll take it.
That's always good. $500 is $500.
Right. That's
it's like really not
that's 2 car payments, man.
Yeah. Well,
That's thick.
actually,
I just
a
have
little
it.
under one for me, but well.
It's just really soupy Bondo. Which I'm gonna have to steal this back up. This little piece that didn't. The fender flares didn't fit very well to the body, and that's the only reason I'm kind of globbing it a little bit, so at least it looks correct.
Well, you gotta see how much fucking that putty I've got in my buddy's dually bed. How much that glazing putty I've got spread in that thing to do them universal dually bed.
I'm probably gonna have to putty the fuck out of that truck.
Oh, I did.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but
the one that I got here, I'm staring at.
You can't. The other side, there's only 3 parts of this that are actually glued and holding it on. The whole front side of this, there's a giant gap in it. So that's the only reason I'm kind of globbing it to make sure it all looks correct and doesn't look like shit. And
yeah,
this
I got that old Swamp Monster kit. That thing's probably gonna have to be bondoed to fuck.
And then
it's the old one, the original one.
The original Swamp Monster, like the big 1/12 scale or something, or
16, I think.
16, I think.
I think it's 16. I'd have to drag it out and look at it. I think it's 16.
And then with this, the wing, this is the wing that comes with the Camaro. Goes all the way across.
Mm-hmm.
The wing Iceman gives you doesn't even go all the way across the body. It just goes across the trunk.
Well, no, it depends. I mean, you can put it on the deck lid or...
The wing looks tiny as fuck. I don't like it. I just want the fender flares. And then
I'd leave the wing off.
Yeah.
I like it with the flares, yeah.
The flares with the ducktail on the back, I thought looked really good.
Yeah. That's...
Oh, you know what? Just put the wing up.
more than enough, yeah.
Put the wing across the windshield part, and then put some fucking off-road lights across the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Turn it into a sun visor.
Turn it into a sun visor, like the old moon visor. That's what it is, a moon visor. Turn it into a moon visor.
You can I'm
just throwing it out there. I mean, you know,
it's not a bad idea. That's not the direction I'm going, but it's not a bad idea.
I'm just saying, it's like, I'm like, well, no, turn it into a moon visor, dude.
It's not a bad idea. This car, I'm gonna paint it flat black with the Camaro stripes.
With your hands around your paint job, man. Don't put your hands in the bondo around your paint. Get that out of the way.
I noticed that. But the front of it, it's going to be flat black, and then the front of it's going to have a gloss yellow, like the stripe going around the front of the car.
Oh, okay.
If you've seen not the recent one, but the Transformers movie from not too long ago, that's what Bumblebee was. A wide body 67 or 8 Camaro. So I'm kind of going with that movie. Yeah, thanks for saying something, Marcy. I didn't even think about I got a painted truck right here.
Yeah, and you're over there reaching over it. You're gonna mess up all the good work
on that nice paint and Highland green with a gold stripe. Man, that's
sounds like something I do. And fuck up like that.
Or actually, you know what? Maybe it'll fit as a moon visor on the truck.
That's an option.
That's an option because I know that motor fucking.
It's not a bad idea. All right, let me glob that on there. Let me get the other stick. Let me do the front, then I'll start moving it and
repurpose it.
Oh, that's way fucking too much. Let me take most of that off.
Not building a car, you're just connecting pieces.
Yeah, but trying to get it.
It's not Sculpey.
Well, I'll scrape access off, but I'll put a bunch on there. move it to where I want it, and then scrape access off. That's why I got 2 sticks first. One's for scraping and one's for moving.
It makes sense.
Not really, but okay.
No, it does, because sometimes you try to use it, it gets all like fucking clogged up and shit like that, and then it's like ends up not doing that great.
I'd be using my fingers, and it'd be a little easier with my fingers if I would have swiped some gloves from work like I was. But
yeah, you shouldn't be barehanded spreading that Bondo shit. That's toxic.
Yeah.
It's like that guy online. This stuff is toxic, so let me use a fake hand to show you it as he uses his real finger to spread it around the fake hand.
Looking for a Darwin Award right there.
Oh, yeah.
No, let him win the Darwin Award. That's cool.
There's another one.
Anything else need Bondo while I'm at it on this fucking car?
Any messages?
Anything else I need to put some on the bling, make the bling look a little better. Sure.
Yeah, I got the holes cleaned out enough. Okay, those 2 pins go in there.
Yeah, I did something.
These holes are playing big.
Okay.
That feels like it's
Put too much Bondo on this plate. Anything else, I got a Bondo, so I don't waste this shit on the plate. I thought it'd take more than that.
You could always put it in a jar.
Yeah.
Gunther.
That'd be a good idea. He's been really quiet. I have not heard. I don't even know you have a dog, so yeah.
Yeah.
He's quiet. He's a toddler. I would be very concerned.
Yeah.
Well, I had to run off a little bit ago.
Or actually, he's actually
nuts.
Really decent.
We have one dog that gets out of
his cage or staying in his crate. He'll just go to his crate. Like I was looking for him the other day. I'm like, where the fuck did he go? And then it's like I walked over by his crate and he was actually laying in his crate all sorts of nice with the door open. I'm like, oh, all right. You're not getting into anything.
That's the safe place. That's where they should be when they're not doing something else.
Yep. No,
but he's still too quiet. You can't tell you've got a dog. That's a problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As a guy with 3 dogs, yes, that is not
the hairy toddler could be downstairs eating something. You don't know.
Well, a good thing I'm only in a ranch, but yeah, like you were saying, it's like he'd be downstairs eating whatever, so.
He could have knocked a trash can over and be having himself a buffet. You don't know what's going on if you can't hear him.
Let's fit this.
There we go. There we go.
Screw gates on there.
Right. Now, so this is all universal.
What day was it? It would have been Saturday. Was I in Brian's live Saturday being goofy in the fucking chat?
I seen some of the replay, yes, but I didn't catch it live because I was at my niece's color guard competition, so.
Mm.
And it's like, so I got blamed because they took second place. Because the last one that I went to, they took second place as well.
Okay.
So I was told I'm not allowed to go to the Dome for that one. The Syracuse JMA Dome there. I was told I wasn't allowed to go to the Dome for that one because they're trying to win. And then the other one that they did that I wasn't at, they took like a first in, and
yeah,
like wow, really? Your uncle's trying to fucking support you, and you make him feel like.
I need to start hiding my phone when I'm drinking. You know, I texted a few friends that night too, and I was being really fucking stupid. We took my aunt to dinner, and we went to this Irish pub that I know a bunch of people that work there.
Saying Irish and pub is really extremely redundant. Just say pub.
You know, it's a place over here called McDill's, and Let me see. I started out with a Guinness. What did we drink? It was me, my mom, and my aunt. My aunt's my uncle Dot just passed not too long ago, so she's been real down. So we're gonna take her out and have a good time. So my mom told me make sure she has a good time, and I'm like, all right, cool. What kind of shots do we want? We did.
You didn't mix.
Oh,
Don't
Guinness.
mix. You stay with what you start with. Rule number 1.
Oh, I had a
Well,
Guinness.
technically, that's rule number 2. Rule number 1 is give somebody your keys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rule
my
number
mom
2 is don't mix. Pick something and stick to it.
Yeah, we didn't do that. So
Mhm.
I started with 2 Budweisers, a Guinness, which that fucked me up. That hurt my stomach.
Good Lord, you trying to kill yourself?
I guess.
Mix that
The only
nasty
time
piss
I'm
with
in fucking
Guinness.
Kidneys and liver, shit.
And then we had 2 lemon drop shots, me and my aunt. I had a black coffee shot, but she didn't want that. And then we had 2 Irish coffees. Fucking, I get to the car, I'm being stupid. I looked at my mom. You said make sure she had a good time, and I did. My mom was over.
You kept your part of the deal.
My mom did. Well, mom was pissed, but she was driving and she didn't want to drink at all. And she was pissed because it was her sober on me and my aunt being fucking stupid.
You did exactly what you were asked to. What the hell's her fucking problem?
It's because she was sober, so she wasn't having any fun.
Well, that's what Uber's for, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, if you can't go out and have a good time without getting shit-faced, then there's a problem.
It was more that me
there
and
is
my aunt were
nothing.
being
Yeah,
goofy and annoying, and she,
but again, you were both lit.
yes.
Would you rather her be unhappy? I mean, come on. She's been through some shit. She needed to, go blow some steam off.
Mm-hmm.
Or drown it, whatever way you want to put it,
The only real reason she didn't drink, because the pub's like 5 minutes from my house. The only
And then
reason
y'all
she
could have drunk walked home.
The only reason she really didn't was she had to drive to St. Louis to pick my dad and my brother up for the Blues game. My dad was he's weird. I wouldn't say weird because I wouldn't have either. He didn't want to leave his truck in St. Louis.
I don't
So
blame
we dropped him off.
fucker probably been gone missing.
I usually
Or
take
if he's
Yeah.
sitting on
They
the
would have had a
box,
bunch of
so
Hellcat owners.
That's what rental cars are for, man.
Yeah.
They would have had a bunch of Hellcat owners trying to fucking steal it.
Yeah. Yeah, or it'd be sitting on blocks with those 35-inch tires going.
Yeah, that'd be an afternoon in Detroit. They'd do that in broad fucking daylight.
Oh yeah, and then fucking.
Oh, same in St. Louis.
They'd field strip your shit and leave it on blocks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I woke up next morning with a bunch of pissed off text messages that I was being fucking. I just started texting people being stupid.
Sounds like you got a few apologies to make.
Well,
Sorry, man. I was out with my aunt drowning her sorrows. I was a dick. You still love me?
I wasn't a dick. It was late at night. And I just started texting people being stupid.
I start drinking. I don't want to talk to nobody. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a goofy one. I like making people laugh.
No, if I'm with a crowd of people and we're hanging out and having a good time, that's one thing. But
Kevin,
I'm not going to go texting random people. It's not going to happen. Kevin,
I'm making sure of that same thing. There's a bar a little ways down the river road around here called, well, that's where we were going to go. It's called Fast Eddie's. It's the place to go when you turn 21. My mom and dad are banned from there for reasons of they were on the Harley and yeah. The girl was stupid. My dad told her how stupid she was. So they're banned. So we're going to Tennessee for my 21st birthday, and we're gonna walk the strip because the strip's just nothing but bars.
Yeah, that's called a poker run. You start at one end of town and you get one drink at each bar.
Yep. That's what my mom and dad do all the time on the bike.
Yep.
Yo, pub crawl. Yep.
They know all
pub
the
crawl.
They know all the clubs around here too. My dad's not a part of them, but he rides with all of them, and they're all cool dudes.
Oh yeah, most of them are. Just don't piss them off, and they're good.
My dad started riding with a few of them because he ended up meeting a bunch of them because the dude that did the work to my dad's bike knows all the clubs. He does all the work for the clubs.
Well, yeah.
So he was riding with them, and the more they rode, he started recognizing people from back in the day, and yeah.
All right. Now,
6 hours later, they're at one of the club's hangouts, freaking buying $2 beers.
Dad, I don't even know if any of my old biker folk are still around except for two. Most everybody's either dead due to stupidity or time.
Right.
That's where a couple of the people my dad used to ride with are.
Nah, and I'm not even going to start looking because my luck, I'll find somebody I don't want to.
Yeah, he's got a couple of those on the old bike. That's now my bike. Once I just have to, I have a bunch of shit I need to go do. I need to go get my motorcycle license still. I just haven't done it.
It's not hard, and I'll tell you something right now. You can go get your motorcycle license, but the quickest, fastest way to do it and get the biggest insurance break, take the fucking course, pay the couple $100, take the course, get it that way, because you get a huge insurance break. Like, motorcycle insurance is already cheap, but you get a hell of an insurance break. It's like 40% off is what I got on mine.
Well, the place that does it, we'd end up going to. It's Doc's Harley Davidson in St. Louis, and the guy who used to own it, Doc, was what everybody called him, is my uncle before he passed. So our last name is all over the building. Everybody knows us.
That would look kind of. I don't think it'd be.
And everybody there knows my dad's old bike is pearl white with blue and purple chameleon flames 01 Fat Boy Anniversary Edition.
Mm-hmm. Got the fancy pates on it.
That's been in there for accidents multiple times because my dad's an idiot.
I would beat that man within an inch of his life.
Yeah, this is young dad before he had me and my brother and straightened up.
I'd still beat him within an inch of his life. Being so fucking stupid and wrecking a pretty bike.
Yeah. Oh, that's why it was painted those colors the last time he did it. He fucked it all up, and they would have to repaint it anyway. They would have to repaint it anyway. My dad's like, "We're gonna repaint it. Fuck it. Let's make it look the way I want it."
Maybe there was a method to the madness. Maybe we're trying to wreck it so we could just get the bike repainted. But I know people who've done that just over stupid shit. They'll wreck something just to get it fucking redone.
Yeah. I think the only bad one.
That's the kind of people that do it intentionally, just like, ugh.
Yeah, it's like, why are you doing it intentionally? There's nothing wrong with it. Like, my buddy Dave's got the fuck is it? It's a 04 Harley Davidson Softail Deuce. And it's actually got the serial numbered paint code on it. It's 129 of 150 specialized special edition of that paint code.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 150 of them, and he's got 129 of 150.
That's something to take care of, not something to abuse.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He doesn't ride it very often. And I mean, that bike is easy fucking 10, 12 grand all day for that particular bike, even as old as it is.
Yep.
Just because it's
limited. Yeah.
limited edition.
That's why my mom wishes she still had her Sportster. It was one of only a few 95th anniversary edition bikes instead of the 100th anniversary.
Right.
She had that for a little while, and then when me and my brother were born, she felt more comfortable as a passenger than a rider.
Yeah, after you go through pregnancy, you lose your center of gravity. Because when you're pregnant, your hips turn outward.
Yeah.
And if you don't get like literally right back in the saddle after you've given birth, you'll never find that balance again. I totally get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a 1979 Honda CB750K, and I'm 5'4". I'm 5'4", okay? So I had to put on riding boots just to tippy toe to hold this fucker up.
Mom had to do something.
I actually got a 75 750K sitting in the basement of my aunt's house.
And I miss that bike. That bike
no
could tell you stories.
So, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that bike could tell you some stories.
I'm sure it probably could, and I'm just going to leave my own imagination to that. So,
suck at that fat boy. That's mine now. I think the worst one he had in it was leaving a retirement party for the concrete plant he used to work at. The old dude tired. I know right what corner he took to. I know right where it is because it's a fucked up corner. It kind of S's around a bunch. And, he was at a retirement party. He had a few. He rode that first curb all the way down, shot out the other end, hit the other curb, and went flying. And it went through, somebody called it in, or someone called the cops. And thank God the cop that showed up on scene was my cousin David.
Oh, jeez.
David ran up to him, started shucking, shaking him. Jimmy, are you okay? Are you okay? And he asked him, what happened? My dad looks up at him, a fucking pink elephant walked by, man.
Yeah, sure it wasn't purple with polka dots.
Fucking David's like, man, I could take you in right now, but looking at how bad your bike is, I'm not even going to do that to Grandma.
Right?
Or that's why he told him I'm not going to do that to Grandma. Because that was right after Grandpa had passed. So he wasn't going to do that to Grandma.
Jeez. Iron Mustangs, Justice Riders, Soul Devils, Toros, Iron Coffins, Renegades, Soul Stars, Hellraisers, Knights of the Road. Nah, I miss it, but I don't miss it.
Yeah, it's definitely a lifestyle.
Very.
Come on.
Yeah, right. I know what else gets black on this fucking dashboard. I need to paint the steering wheel and flat black still. This one's dried up, you bitch. It's dried up. I got it. Yeah, it's dried up. Okay, where's that other little tipped Sharpie? Oh, don't you be dry too.
That's normally how it goes.
Yeah, my jacket resides on the hook next to Tiny's jacket in the Coffin's president's office. I hung that up a long time ago. We were the only two people to ever just leave the group.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You can do that, leave on good terms.
Tiny didn't have a choice. Cancer took him.
Oh,
that's what I mean. Like, with our guys out of our association, if they get sick like that, they get medically retired. They can still be a member. They just
he was medically retired for 8 years.
Holy shit.
And he rode until he couldn't anymore.
So,
That was a long time ago. That was somebody else in another life.
All right, I guess we're going to try to run a tape strip across here to hold everything in. Hold it together. Might have to make some modifications to this.
Straining my fucking eye.
Oh, kick me in the teeth. I forgot the widows and the scorpions when I read my roll call, but yeah. Everybody, there was no conflict between any of those groups. None whatsoever.
Yep, let's keep some.
Yeah, my dad's told me a few things about some of the clubs that were around here.
Yeah.
A few from the hundreds that he knows. He's got the two I really know that I've met that were big into the clubs. He's got two friends that went off and they became Hell's Angels.
That's not a moniker to be proud of. They're a criminal organization. They're not a bike club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This was
outlaw
19.
The Outlaws. What's an outlaw?
This was 1994. I think he told me when they left and joined. And then shocker, one's sitting in jail and one's
that sounds about
there.
right.
Like I said, they're not a club. They're a criminal organization. They always have been.
Yeah. I still like watching all the documentaries about them and shit.
Yeah, all of our people here, they're all good, hardworking people. Most of them are factory workers. Or something, something totally blue collar. They're all good, hardworking people with families.
Yep.
There we go. We're going to touch fit a injector hood and see what happens.
No, Tiny was my third grandpa. I love that man like he was family. And his first granddaughter and my daughter are the same age.
By his name, I'm guessing he was a pretty big dude.
He was a big guy. Yep.
Yeah.
The guy.
Yep. He was a mountain with feet.
Yep.
He was one big dude. Yeah.
You motherfucker. I tried doing
That man probably could have parted the fucking sea by smiling at it. I mean, he was something else.
He'll look better with all the stickers and
decals on this. I don't want to try to do something different.
Just found it dry. A little. I'm gonna let it sit.
How one of these resin printed engines will fit in here.
Let's sit a day before I start sanding the shit out of it. Maybe 2, depends what I do tomorrow. Might end up being 2. Because we're going on vacation this weekend, so I got a bunch of shit I got to do around here before I go to work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't work tomorrow, but I still got a bunch of shit I got to do. I had to go down to the court in the morning and pick up some papers that I had to get shuffled through. I went in on Friday to drop them off, and it's like, I know the docket's full. You don't even have to tell me the docket's full. I saw the wall when I walked down the hall, but can you get them scrapped through on Monday? And the lady in the office, she's like, yeah, I'll squeak you in. I'm like, all right, cool. And they called me this afternoon when I was already down at the hospital, and there would have been no way I could get through town before the court closed. So it's like, put them in the out basket. I'll grab them in the morning.
Let's see what we got. If I've got any of them to go. That might be a little too big for what I need.
And then I got to go down to the hospital and talk to the people in the office and find out what the details are on the two places that I went to check out, and the rehabs for Dad. He's probably going to end up with the one that's out in Farmington. It's a fucking hour drive, but it's a good facility and they got good people.
So just as long as it's a good facility, and
yeah, well, I went and did like a drop in. I didn't ask for an appointment and wait to go in and see. I just showed up. And you know, the lady at the door, she let me in because my name was already in the system as you know, inquiring about Dad coming and staying there. So she let me in and she pulled a nurse off the floor and I got the tour from an actual nurse, not somebody in the office, you know. So I got the real skinny on what's going on in the place.
Nice.
And I come around the corner, I was talking to the nurse, and somebody recognized me by my voice. Somebody I hadn't seen in about 20 years. I'm like, what are you doing here? Same shit you left me with. Somebody I worked with at the old folks home back in the 80s. Lady that I went to ADL training with. She's like, yeah, I stayed in and I became a nurse. And it's like, fucking cool. All right, I'm good with this place. You're hired. As long as Dad's insurance covers this, if you're in network, you'll be taking care of them for me. Didn't even have to go any further. It's like, nope, I'm good here. It's a small place. They only have like 120 clients total. So they're not, you know, overtaxed and understaffed like a lot of the larger places. And they have a good physical therapy team. So.
Oh, don't step.
He's not going to be too happy about it, but if the man can't walk and he can't safely get up and down stairs, he can't come back here.
Love dropping shit when I can't find it.
But, you know, the selfish me says keep him till at least the end of February. That way it gets me through most of winter and I won't miss any of my shit.
Right. Well,
it's a 35-inch tire. How do I lose it?
I don't know, you know, this late in the game, depending on how he is, if he comes back, you know, if he can come back home after going to this place. I don't know how much help he's going to need or where that's going to go. I might actually have to leave my job. So, you know, if he needs 24/7 care.
That Medicare thing there where you can have family take care of you and shit like that.
It's bullshit. You don't get nothing. And we share a place together. We share bills. So it would be taking money from myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, either way. It's pennies. It's bullshit. They don't give you shit.
I didn't know. I just
when my when my sister had my nephew, she was going back to school and working, and she needed somebody to take care of him, and she was on assistance until she could, you know, do better. And so I raised my nephew, and the state paid me to take care of my nephew. You know what it worked out to? About $2 an hour.
Wow.
Yeah. Which I promptly gave. I gave the money to her because, you know, she needed it.
Right.
I just literally handed it right back to her because they were taking it out of monies that were allotted for her anyway. So to me, it's like, here, you know, you take it back and buy something for him, you know. But yeah, they don't. No. Unless you foster, you know, 15 kids, there's no money in it. It's a slap in the face.
Well, see, I don't know. The way they make it sounds like fucking. Not that I would probably be able to do something like that, but it just doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, it's nothing new to me. It's something I've basically done my whole life is take care of other people. It's second nature. I don't even think about it. But, you know, I need me time too.
Oh, yeah, you got to have your you time.
You know, I go to my 2 hobby shows and my 1 4-day event. That's it. And I stay home on my birthday. I've never worked on my birthday, and I'm not going to start now.
Cool.
I don't take
All-wheel
any other
drive.
days off unless I'm dying or somebody else is. Yeah.
Looks good, Jimmy. Looks good.
Escalade pickup 4-wheel drive instead of 35. Or I think they're 32-inch tires, but they look like a 35 to me.
They look good on what you're putting them on. That's all that matters.
That's what I mean. Like with that Shelby, that come out good with them fucking off-road tires out of the Scout kit.
Yeah, I got a bunch of new tires. I'm starting to mock shit up now. See how I like it.
Gonna have 10 different things on the bench. You need to finish the truck first.
Truck's about done. I just gotta repaint the tailgate because I painted the wrong tailgate.
Mm-hmm.
I painted the tailgate for the long bed, the dually bed, and that tailgate doesn't fit on the short bed.
Whoopsie.
Oh well.
Yeah, avalanche caddy. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, I mean it's all I'm saying. It's.
I've always liked the Cadillac pickups. I don't know why. The avalanches and the caddy trucks, I've always liked them.
I'm sorry. When somebody says Cadillac and truck in the same sentence, it makes me retch. Cadillacs were never meant to be any kind of truck or SUV. No. Land barge.
Oh.
Yeah. It's either I build it like this or I steal the motor out of it because it's got that big 5.7 Vortec motor in it. I don't like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's got a.
It has a 5.7 Vortec. It should have the 6.3 motor because it's a Cadillac.
The North Star V8.
No, it's the Vortec motor. So it's
No, I know it's a Vortec motor. I'm just saying, get it with North Star in it.
I don't know if they were doing the North Stars in 05. I think that may have been a little later on in the caddies.
No, I'm pretty sure they were in the early. Fuck, they were in the 90s for Christ's sake, if I remember right.
Oh, then yeah, probably.
They had a North Star V8, 24 valve. Basically, it had 4 valve. Basically, had 4 valve heads on it. Fucking nasty. It was from the 90s. Well, early 2000s. Cadillac with a North Star system, or the North Star V8.
I was thinking about getting one already. Then I seen Leon do that Yeller one. I'm like, oh yeah, now I really want to do one. It's not going to be Yeller.
You know, I just realized something. I was looking for a part, and now I'm like, found a piece of like a 32 fucking cab that I got from Miguel. And I'm like, why the hell am I taking this off? I'm working on an international scout and I'm going to try to full street it. But now I'm like, seeing this fucking, all right, put the cab back. Put the cab back. Fuck.
Put it down. Put it down. Step away from the cab.
I still got to figure out what wheels I'm going to put on this Camaro.
Let's see.
You already had some picked up.
Yeah, the wheels I've got I might use are out of that 2010 Camaro. So they're big, good sized wheels. I just wish they were a little deep dish, but that's okay. They look good on the flat body though. I got to trim them up a little bit and do some trimming on this wide body to get them to fit how I'd like them. But I bought a couple deep dish set from Jay's that were meant for other projects, but if I like one of them on the Camaro, I'll end up just using them on the Camaro.
You can always get more.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well,
every day.
Not for a sec. What? That's why I bought a bunch of motors from Iceman and a bunch of wheels from Jay's, because what's in my account now, I'm saving up for Christmas.
Yeah, I need to look at some of my files, and once I get my new paint booth and figure out how to set up the rest of the room, I'm going to try to get a printer set back up.
Yeah, I think
I need to go through my files and find my car stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't organize my stuff. I just kind of kept throwing it on to external. There's not, I have to go through it and organize it. It's just bunches of files.
Got a hell of a bench right now. I got a four-wheel drive Escalade, a four-wheel drive Z71 Chevy, and a wide body Camaro.
Yeah. I just got my little Heller ship here on the desk. My bench is behind me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's all it's got on it is tools and glue, paint.
Then behind me, I got two finished. I got the Cadillac and that turquoise truck behind me. Once I do a video one, I'll take them upstairs.
My finished odds and ends, some small stuff is up on the shelves in front of me on this side of the room.
That won't be too bad. I'll put a different.
Lost Bob. Bob out.
Oh, yeah, we lost Bob.
Yep.
Bob out.
Yeah, I think I'm going to probably call it here in a few minutes. I was just trying to figure out a intake, how I want to run. I could always just run this style up here, but yeah, I'll find where.
I know the one that I was wanting to start, but other stuff started coming up. I started starting was the 68 GTO. One of the sets of wheels I got for this, I'm gonna do it like Kevin Hart's 68 GTO, that kind of bronzy brown color with the
what's up, man?
gold highlights on it.
King Bob, appreciate it.
See you, Bob. Hey, Mike.
Out here soon.
See you, brother.
But anyway,
hey, Mike.
So I don't know. There's a mock up. We got Dylan's rear end tubbed. And then we got 572 sitting in her right now. Good deal. Nightmares or Dreams 2 with a high tunnel ram. I don't think I'll put a hood on it, but maybe I'll figure out a different tunnel to do.
That's one thing I got to do. If I want to put a 632 in this Camaro, I got to make a cow hood.
Figure out some headers. So, but yeah, I don't know. This is like kind of like a little bit of an afterthought per se, because it's not. I don't know. It was just something I was thinking about after I got done, because I'm like, wait a minute, because I stole a bunch of parts off this to put in that Mustang. And so, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be Pro Street. So nice. I've got mine already done, but mine's actually already mine, and mine are powered. So mine's powered. So. Well, I'm not going to turn them on, but
that's no fun.
No, because it's more for Acme and shit like that. It's kind of So, but like I said, I've already showed what I got for it. It's just what I do to it. So I got my overalls too, and I haven't got another set of overalls that were my old ones that I blew the crotch out of that I made in the Daisy Dukes. So
Oh God.
Oh God.
Daisy Duke bibs.
Oh jeez.
Don't worry, I'll
Yeah.
make sure I got a banana hammock on underneath. I don't need to.
Yeah. No free show.
And I don't need the boys coming out for a peek.
Yeah. No pre-show. That costs extra.
Yep, exactly. It's way extra. And that and T probably wouldn't like that either. So.
Oh please, she needs to get a sense of humor.
Oh no, she probably would. It's now see that's the thing I don't have is assless chaps. So, and I do actually have to technically buy a set of fucking chaps as much as I ride motorcycle. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And the way I fluctuated and blew up, I fucking if I was gonna buy a set, I'm gonna need to get like a 50 fat or a 5X. So
yeah, and the bigger sizes are fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Because the more leather, it's like instead of only
Yep.
doing like a third of the cow, you got to kill the whole cow.
Yep.
I'm thinking that's what I might get my dad for Christmas or some chaps. He's on blood thinner, so he's being on nights when it's dark and he freezes his ass off.
That's going to be, yep.
He freezes his ass off. Right.
Cooler too. You're right, Chuck. It's an image I didn't need, but you know, I figure I can give everybody nightmares and stuff like that. So, and speaking of the devil, what are you doing, Gunther? You're fucking, yeah. I know. What you gotta go out?
Of course he does. It's 10 o'clock. It's time to go potty and then time to go bed.
Yep, it's time for bed. Right, so he's probably been chilling out in his crate and stuff like that for a while, and he's like, "Dad," but he's actually not really being too much like a turd right now. He's
not getting obnoxious yet.
He's not.
Give him a few more minutes.
But
yeah,
a couple minutes. So,
like, I gotta go. Take me out.
Yep.
I should have sanded the wheel wells down before I glued these finger plates.
Hey, leave the box alone.
I didn't think about the wheel wells being
so much for not being obnoxious.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to be in there on Thursday afternoon because there's a couple museums that I want to go to that I didn't get a chance to go to last time I was there. So, hey, quit sniffing around that box. That box is not yours. That reminds me, I got to glue that one. I could do that tomorrow, but you don't need to be chasing a Roadrunner. So, little plastic box. I got my Roadrunner, and he's like sniffing around and stuff like that. So, all right, Chuck, appreciate it. I gotta go take my meds too. My alarm went off probably about an hour ago. So. Don't stand up. Hey, get off the box. Don't stand on the box.
Night, Chuck.
Night, Chuck. No. Get off the box. No, don't start.
You've been told.
Mm-hmm.
You tell him, Gunther.
Hey. That's all right. I'll check my models before I pack them anyway. But he's standing up on a little plastic. I mean, it's a Rubbermaid box, but still.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be standing on it. Yeah. He's big enough he could dent it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he only had one paw on it.
He says, "What do you mean, Dad? I'm a 3-pound lap dog."
Yeah. Well, it's weird because so he's got to be over 80 pounds, but I think the vet scale off when I brought him out a couple weeks ago, they still said he was like 78 pounds.
No, he might be.
But I don't know if it's like he's sitting there, but from his one, it's almost like he's lost weight, but it's I don't know, maybe he's hitting another growth spurt or something.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, you be quiet. Unless a neighbor let their dogs out and they talk back and forth. They got some little across the street. They got a couple little yippy dogs. So
I hate annoying cat toys.
I mean, one's like a small little border collie, and something else.
Like I said, annoying cat toys.
Yeah.
But he does it from in the house. That's the thing. And then, of course, the neighbors got their dogs out. They got 2 dogs. So with the air conditioner in the window that I haven't taken out yet, it's actually turned off, so he can hear that side of the yard pretty good because the air conditioner's not running. So anytime they bark, he barks, and they'll start fucking
yelling back and forth at each other. Yeah.
Back and forth at each other. I'm like, will you two just shut the fuck up? So
got to get the updates. The other 2 got the neighborhood news, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. Well, I don't know if anyone's going to do an after hours, but I'm going to probably call it. It's after 10. I know King Bob's out.
Yeah, I got to bail. I got to go to work.
Yep, got to support the millions on welfare and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody coming to hang out and stuff like that. Did good. I'll see y'all at Acme and stuff like that whenever get down there, which I'll be getting down there on Thursday. Wow, I almost said Friday, but so yeah. So
all right, bro. I'll see you, man.
Enjoy. Let's see, Mike, Chuck, Kevin Smith, Jimmy, Marcy, Edward. Let's see. It says I got 8. So Kevin Smith, Edward. I don't know if there's anyone else. Like I said, I missed everyone over there on Rumble side. The dude, Clarence is off. He's with his wife. Anyone who coming on the Rumble side, thank you. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, I think we're gonna probably calls it a night. But yeah, we'll definitely see you down there, Mike. Hell yeah. This time it's on me, so have fun, y'all, and
all right.
We'll
Catch you later, brother.
Next one. Enjoy and
Night, everybody.
Coming to Acme soon this week. We'll see. I'll be down there Thursday, so y'all take care, and we will see you at Acme. Keep building and doing your thing. This is Sarge, and I'm out. See if it's going to do it. Come on. Transition. What the fuck is going on here? All right. Come on. Why is it not? All right. Come on. Anytime, Edward. Anytime. Why is this not transitioning? Aw, you fucking piece of shit. I don't fucking care. I'm not casting to another room. Shut the fuck up. Come on. Come on. What is going on with fucking OBS right now? Come on. All right. Let's see.